So you want to be called Brandon? You got a nickname and anything? Brandon, okay. Just to like you, just remember. Okay. Oh, my head is so much. So maybe I should get a redo. Did she try to redo it? Or no, she did it.
Of course. You think they were friends?
What? How much did she charge you?
But I gave her 40.
You gave up too? Show, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you charging me. I got money.
Gave her 40.
I don't have time for this. Hey y'all, I know y'all missed us because last Thursday.
We back.
Hey, we back. Yeah, last Thursday we was tired of the motherfucker because we was jet lagged and shit.
Nigga, there was no way we could have made it.
Yeah, we had just came back from Cabo and shit. So, okay, so we're back and we're live and we about to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please call us at 713-575-9607. And I know my hair looking real fucked up right now, but don't even worry about that because I just got back from Cabo and shit.
Too.
This is what the salt water do to your hair and shit like that. So we also have a special guest tuning in today. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, look, say hi, Brandon. Hey, Live. Hey, Live. How you doing? So, like I said, we're coming in live, and if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, call us at 713-575-9607. We're about to get this show started. Hey, Martha, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Y'all stay tuned. It's going to be funny. Get some more pockets. Okay. Well, we actually got 5 minutes.
Jackie Noel, no, D-A-C-C-I-A, no, Tashia. Tashia Noel. Hey,
Well, do we have any questions that we want to ask the audience while we wait?
No.
No. Well, we ain't prepared. We just here. We here a little bit. Not that much. We just here because we paid the rent.
Come on,
we
Red.
really tired.
Oh, yeah.
We really
we
tired. And this bitch right here, she really jet lagged. She about to go to Vegas and shit.
Wait, you can't see my face. Put it up.
Can you see?
Yeah, there you go. No, go up to my.
But then you can't see me.
No, scoot in.
Okay. Well, everybody's on. I did have a question. I should have wrote it down. I smoked.
We got photo SBYANO. What's up?
Hello.
We back.
Hello.
We weren't here last week, but we back
Yes,
now.
we back. I know y'all was looking for us. Y'all was like, damn, it's 8 o'clock. What is
It
it?
was all in Cabo.
We was in Cabo. Yes, we was in Cabo.
And
turned the
Cabo.
fuck up.
Well, actually, we had already came back, but it was just like we landed at what, like 6:30. Yeah, it was no way. Yeah, we was at Bush. It was no way we was gonna make it.
I was tired.
Yeah, we wasn't even thinking about making it, but we
No,
didn't
we
do it
wasn't.
Wednesday night. When
No,
we
that
was
wasn't gonna happen.
I thought about it, but I was like, I don't feel like it.
It's like the
Because that
level
would
of
have been
drunk.
That could have been so nice to do that show right there where that fireplace was.
Yeah,
in
the
lobby.
fireplace was nice.
Yes, I didn't even take a picture right there, so I gotta go back.
I got a picture by it, but not with the fire.
But you know what I figured out about Cabo too? That's not a place where you're supposed to stay for 6 days. That is a weekend.
Yeah, because
party.
it's just a weekend situation.
Because the resort was nice, but it was just so dead after the weekend. So that's just a weekend situation. That's a weekend girl.
And you can see when the people are coming back in and it's gonna be lit again.
Yes. And when
There
we're
was a
leaving,
lot of black people showed up.
yeah,
like,
it was a
towards
lot
the
of black
end.
people. Period. That was the
Yeah, but
first
it
time
was a
we had
gang
been-
of black. See, you was gone. It was
What?
a gang of black people. Well, no, I was gone.
Yeah, what do you mean? Who was all that? But,
Who was this? T. Bryant. T. Bryant. Yeah, we got a radio show.
Oh, this is my cousin. You didn't know? See, this kid people don't even fuck with you and know. But what'd you say, Cabo?
I've never been to Cabo.
Cabo was extremely fun. Like we say, it's a weekend thing, and if you go stay at Breathless Resort, all adult. You know they try to sell you with this upgrade.
The only thing that's
type
adult about
bullshit.
it is they got porn on the TV. That's it.
There wasn't no kids there. Look, Look, juicy. And look, the porn was so. Let me tell you, the porn was weird because it was kind of like it was like Chinese porn.
Oh,
because the mouth.
white people.
No, the mouth didn't match.
Oh, I didn't wait on them to start talking. I just saw it.
Oh, you didn't watch? I was watching.
No, I just watched.
You
it.
could at least
watched
put on
it.
some shit that'll make you just holler.
Yes, but it was like the person was like going. You can see them going and then the person talking is like, "You're gonna fuck me, daddy. You're gonna fuck me, daddy." And then the person's like, It was like this is Chinese. It was, and then they did end up having black people on there.
Oh, okay, so you was really watching.
Oh yeah, we was watching.
Yeah.
Watching the porn.
That's all I'm like.
Watching the porn.
Yeah, I only finally went to it because I had went so far on the channels. I forgot y'all even said something about it, and then when I got to it, I was like, oh shit, it's sport on it. So I was like, oh, that's right, they did say something about it.
Yes.
I was like, wait a minute, is this real?
Yes.
And then the next scene was like full on. Oh, I can see him going inside.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, okay, this is real.
And you know what? The nights that we were probably supposed to party in the resort, they end up leaving. I mean, we end up going and partying outside the resort. You know what I'm saying? The weekend.
No, but I'm telling you what we should have did. We should have went off into it like me and Shamara did. Like how we went back off in them other resorts and them other areas. Like it was all, the restaurant down there was lit. Not that office because that shit was expensive, but it was another one next door to the office that I used the bathroom in that was real good. And they had a lot of shit going on. Just some other beaches and stuff.
So we just gotta go back for the weekend. For the weekend. That's a for real Thursday.
Say when you go about your dad and your stepmom on out. See, you know I can't do that.
What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. Come on, Kiki, with the punctuation, man. I don't know what you're talking about. You talking about and out when why you are a go about your day and your
What you talking about, Daddy?
What you saying?
Well, I didn't know you was watching when I was talking about porn. My bad, Daddy.
No, I don't think that was before.
What?
The statement came before.
So what you talking about?
I don't know.
When you go about your dad and your stepmom on out, then why? You are go about. Daddy, you smarter than that. I mean, you should rewrite it.
I'm like, see, I know I wasn't tripping.
Yeah,
I was like, I can't do that.
Okay, it's 8 o'clock. Let's get the
I
car.
can't do that. Wait, no, when the song comes.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. Yes.
Hey.
Hey.
We are back.
We're back.
All right, it's the Shit No One Else Says podcast. It's your girl Victoria.
It's your girl Fancy D Ray
And we are back in the building.
at Texas 101 Jams.
Yes.
Next to Colorado.
Next to Colorado. This is episode 58.
I was gonna say 56.
58. So we wasn't here last week. We was on vacay, niggas.
Yes, we was
We
vacating.
was up in Cabo San Lucas. And then let me tell you, have you been seeing all the shit on the news about Cabo? Like, nigga, we was in danger.
I told you we
We
were
was
in
in
danger.
danger.
I told you we were in danger, and y'all was like, "Let's just go." Oh no, it was the
YOLO.
yeah, we was in danger when they was about to take our men back into the sea. That
Okay,
shit
wait,
was
let's
crazy.
introduce our guest and then
Yes,
we'll
I'm
tell
sorry.
them.
We
Okay,
got
we
a
got a
guest
guest.
here. We have Brandon. Say hi.
Hello. I was next door getting some chicken wings, and I came over here and called me over here and said, come and get on her radio station. I was here.
Yes. If you want to, you can take the microphone off, and so that way you don't have to lean to it. You can take it off.
I'm going to push up a little.
Okay,
There you go.
There you go.
And then we want to say, what's up to our YouTube people? Is it?
Hello, YouTube.
No, ain't nobody watching.
That's okay.
But what's up? What's
But
up?
people do be watching
I
it.
know.
They don't watch it live, but we do
But
get
yeah, we do have some
streams.
views.
Yes,
yeah.
we got
And then I
views.
sent it to a couple of people before we started. And then we have some people on Instagram.
Hey,
I'm like,
Instagram. And of course, we got our lovely Facebook
And we have
Live.
Facebook Live.
They got cameras all in every
Yeah, we
corner.
do.
I don't know.
Yes,
Cameras
everywhere. You
Everywhere. I don't know where to look.
You can't miss us. You
What
can't
does
miss
T.
us.
Brian say? 58. What does that mean?
That's my little cousin. I don't
But
know
why
what
he
he's
say
talking
58?
about. Oh, he's talking about an episode. How you gonna know?
Oh,
that?
episode 58. Okay.
Yes,
My
he's
bad.
talking about where
I've
he
been
been.
drinking.
Nigga, I don't know where you been at, but your cousin is live at 5.
Yeah, this
And you need to
episode
tune
58,
in.
nigga.
You need to tune in,
We
nigga.
working on 100.
Yeah, we trying to go on 100. So what you do right now, T, is you share this shit so your homeboys can watch it and everybody else.
Okay, so tell the story in Cabo how they almost tried to kidnap our black king.
Yes, they tried to take our black king. So check this out. It was fun. It's funny now, but it ain't really funny.
No, it's not, because that nigga backed up.
Yeah, he backed up. Okay, so basically, this is where I think it started. Well, the dude that we went through, we never booked through the resort because it's cheaper to book with the locals. But it is sketchy.
But hold on, but in Cabo is different. We got to walk that marina and you book with those people.
Yeah.
Every place we go, we see that it's different.
Yes,
because we should have just booked on the marina.
Yeah,
and
we should have
had
had
a better, we would have had a good experience.
Yes.
That was
So
horrible.
basically, we fucked with somebody who wasn't on the resort, and I mean those people can be sketchy. And I want to say this too: Mexico is the most we have ever gotten fucked when it comes to excursions than anywhere. That's why I
what
like
else did we
fucking
get fucked at?
the fucking ATVs. When we got there, all that money we had to come up.
But I'm saying, what other place did we get fucked
Nowhere.
At? So, but you
That
just
was
saying
our
just
people.
Cabo.
Yes, we were with our people. You feel the love. Mexico, the Mexicans ain't feeling us.
No, they're not. They never.
Yes.
And I always say, why the fuck we keep going back there? But anyways,
Yes.
go ahead with your story.
Anyway, so anyhow, so we booked this excursion, and the deal was we had to catch a boat to get to the bigger boat, which was the catamaran. And the guy who booked it for us, instead of telling us we had to pay all these different things, we thought that we're paying you and that's it. But that wasn't the situation. We had to pay the water taxi to get to the boat, and then the actual people on the boat, of course, they wanted their tips.
They want tips.
They wanted their
Everybody
tips too.
wants tips.
Everybody wants tips, so they want tips too. So we get on this taxi boat, we get to the bigger boat. The guy who booked it comes up and was like, "Oh, y'all have to pay the water taxi." And we were like, "Okay, well, is he gonna come back and get us?" "Yeah, he's gonna come back and get you." Okay. So we go on our excursion where we damn near lost our lives because of the riptide.
And that I got sick and couldn't even fucking enjoy
Oh
myself.
yeah, you didn't
because
even get in the water, did you?
No, I got the
You
water.
got you went scuba
Yeah,
diving?
because getting off the boat made me feel better. Like,
Oh, okay,
I
so you
didn't
got
get
seasick.
off the boat. Yeah.
You got seasick. Okay,
Like,
so
and then plus I was like drunk and stuff before, so that needed to come up. It did.
yes. So so we went on the
What's up,
excursion
Rashad?
and we came back. And when we came back, we're sitting on the boat and we're waiting on the water taxi that Alicio said was gonna come. Well, he never came. Okay, cool. So we had to flag down a water taxi. And as we're going on, the water taxi man says, "Well, who booked your trip?" And we're like, "Well, Alicio. Where is he?" By this time, we're back at our resort, but we're not all the way back to the water. So he explains to the women, "Hey, women, you get off first. When you get off, I want you to sit down, swing your legs out of the boat, and jump off." He gives us good instructions on how to get off the boat. When the last woman got off the boat, and my brother-in-law stood up first. There's 3 men left on the boat. It's my brother-in-law, my brother, and my man left on the boat. Soon as they stood up, this motherfucker pulled his boat backwards and left the shore like, who the fuck is fixing to give me my money for this water tour? So basically, he tried to kidnap our kings. And I told my man that I was going to run back there and go get him. He's like, what the fuck was you going to do? I wasn't going to let them take my black king. So, yes, that was some gangster ass shit. They damn near took our king. But they would have jumped their ass off that boat if he really did.
Jump off the boat?
Well, no. He ended up getting paid.
Yeah, he just got paid.
He got
brought
paid.
the boat back to shore.
Yeah, he wasn't letting nobody out till he got his
bitch, I was jumping.
Yeah.
No, you ain't pulling off while I'm on this motherfucking boat, bitch.
I
Get
know,
me off.
They was gonna crank that motor up real fast, and your ass, you was gonna hit your head on something.
Yeah, something. He probably did that all the time. But yeah, Mexico was pretty dangerous. It was cool. It was lit. I liked it. I had a good
So
time.
when I go, I need to bring a gun.
Oh, well, good luck.
Good
Some
luck.
pepper spray.
Well, maybe you
You
taste
can
it.
probably buy that out there.
You probably can.
You buy
But no,
everything there.
just be cautious of who you book with, who you give your money to, and just make sure you're ready to tip everybody because the motherfuckers want their money.
Yeah, you gotta.
You
should have went out there on that marina. Because girl, we could have got a really nice ass boat.
But
man.
the thing about the marina is we didn't even hit that motherfucker until
I know,
you know what I'm saying.
Whatever.
So we
could have got a nice boat.
and we always do that. We need to start looking around some shit before we just book excursion and do excursion on the last days. That's
Yeah,
what we need
but we
to
were
do.
just used to doing that whole beach thing because it worked out so,
So
well
well,
with Caesar.
yeah, and everybody
we thought,
else,
you
and it
know.
always works like that. But then again, we're somewhere where they love us. That Mexicans don't love niggas. Sorry, if y'all didn't know.
Wait, we was in Costa Rica though with Caesar. They still speak the Spanish.
But they're not Mexican. They're
Okay,
Costa
that's right.
Ricans. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That is.
¿Cómo está? Bien, bien, y'all.
Yeah.
Habla español poquito.
Mhm. They got you. They
I'm
got
one of
you.
y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Just-
go ahead and Fancy explain why we
Okay.
got Brandon here.
Well, I
and
have
let's start
Brandon
the
on.
show.
I have the Brandon on the show today because basically I just if those of you who follow me on Facebook, and this is an argument I have with a lot of people all the time. There is a Facebook video, and I should have showed this to you before we started. There's a Facebook video of a little boy at the beach, and he has to be no more than 5 or 6.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, he's 5 or 6, and he does this whole routine to the song "Believer" by Imagine Dragons.
Girl, I didn't even cut the volume on, but
Oh,
I
it
did
was-
watch the whole thing. But
It
I
was
didn't cut the
it was
volume
Imagine Dragons
It was a
"Believer."
man.
Yes,
on.
and
It was a mess.
It was a man.
yeah, have you seen the video?
I have.
It was not a mess. It was not a mess. That boy.
Okay.
Somebody to whoop his ass.
No, okay, but hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, so, and I argue this with my man all the time also. And when I seen it, what I post was a perfect example of being born this way.
Mhm.
And to me, you know, I don't know, I'm not gay. I have gay uncles. I have gay around me all the time. But everyone that I meet has
She
been...
just go gay around me all the
All the
time.
time it
Did
is.
she just do that?
All the
She just said gay
All-
around me all
all-
the time.
Oh wait, when you saw me this morning, did you say it's just another guy around me? It's another one that would add to the
No,
circle.
you don't know. I was plotting on you all day. I was like, you gonna be on the show tonight. But the thing
She clocked my
is,
tea this morning.
yes, I did. But the thing is, you know, I have seen kids at 5 years old walking around very feminine. You know, telling me they like my shoes, they want to do my hair, and I don't think that. And the 5-year-old that I'm talking about, that I seen this happen to, brothers. He got 5 brothers and 3 sisters, and the sisters fight better than the brothers, and they all from 5th Ward, bloody nickel, headbangers, nothing gay about them. But this 5-year-old little boy that grew up with these people are just,
Yeah.
to me, he was born.
Gay.
Yeah, he was born that way.
Flamboyant.
Yeah, okay, flamboyant.
Because you know everybody's story ain't the same.
You're right.
Flamboyant.
But everybody's story not the same.
Just a little
So,
soft.
just a little
Been
soft.
arrested.
Yes, and I feel like sometimes not everybody,
Not
especially everybody,
everybody's born, but
Not
there is a
everyone's-
majority that is.
majority that is born that way. So here I have somebody to tell their story. And first of all, answer me this question: do you feel like you were born this way?
No.
No, you don't.
I
Okay. Well, let me ask you: what is your
I do.
you do? Wait, what is your
It's
religious
been
background, if any? Like, did you come from a straight up
Baptist.
Baptist? Were you in church 7 days a week growing
I
up?
work for a church still currently.
Still currently, okay. You still currently
Still
working.
currently.
Okay. Well, how old were you when you noticed that you were different, or did you notice that you were attracted to men? How old were you?
No,
when you said-
not attracted to men, but that something
Boys.
was different.
Well, you think it's different, or you just I'm attracted to the same
No,
sex?
because you don't know that at first, right off the bat, but you know something is like maybe different. But I don't know what your story is. So is it attracted to boys, or when you felt you were different than
It
the other
was
boys?
more so when I felt that it was different.
Different, right?
Okay.
Because it don't
Not-
bring
so-
sexuality in it all the time right away.
Okay,
Right.
so when did you feel like you were different?
After I realized who I was,
Okay, how old were you when you realized who you were?
I was old.
You were old.
Real
Okay,
old.
So what's the age?
So I was 17, but I had a girlfriend at the time.
okay,
I had a girlfriend between my entire 4 years of high school.
okay,
But I have never been like the manliest of the man.
okay.
So I've always the eyebrow was always raised when it came to me. Like, are you or aren't you?
Okay.
But did you know that about yourself? Was the eyebrow raised to yourself at an early
No.
age?
So other people said it.
Other people said
I
it.
was in denial.
Okay.
Okay. Other people said it and you were in
Other
denial.
people was just like, you have gay ways.
Okay, but at
Okay.
some point, at like 13 or 14, did you just see a dick and it's something that
Porn,
just like,
yes, Pornhub.
Yes.
Y'all watch Pornhub? They got
Yes.
good porn on there.
That's what I'm saying. You saw the dick and you like, oh shit, I like that, but I ain't supposed to. You know
No,
what I'm
okay,
saying?
so it was when you first watch porn as a boy, and somebody out there, one of these cameras
Yes.
gonna tell the truth. Somebody gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna shake it up.
Shake it up.
You look at both parts.
Right.
You look at the pussy and the dick. I
Right.
mean, you ain't just looking at no pussy
Right.
Right.
and the
when you're
dick
a
ain't
young
going in
child,
there,
when
and
you're
so
a young child, yes.
you just inquiring,
Yes.
like inquire minds, and so I've just always looked at both.
Okay.
And because I've had like a girlfriend, then I was just like, I can't look at this shit. Then
Right.
after I turned around, it was just like, okay, well, that shit big as hell. Well, why the fuck she ain't screaming? Like, it just, like in my head, like I was everywhere. Like I was just like, and then one time I had that I wonder how it feels type of thought.
Okay.
So
And
how
that's
old were you
when-
with that when you had that thought?
That was still 17.
Still
So
17.
you never had that thought before 17.
No, I've always been flamboyant.
Okay.
I have my entire life. I've been out of all four of my brothers,
Okay.
headbangers,
Yeah. Okay.
shoot a bitch.
Yeah.
We all from New Orleans. Cut
Yes.
first, ask questions later.
Yes.
Get away with that shit.
Yeah.
But after all of that, like after I realized and thought about it, I was just like, oh well, shit. How am I gonna tell my people
Yes.
that this is what I'm thinking about? And then actually, it was when I went to college is when I actually broke it off with a girl. So that was at 18. So in 1 year, I was going through a bitch. I need to find my fucking.
So
stuff,
you
'cause I don't know
have
what was going
had
on.
sex with a woman.
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
And
One.
so,
Did you want to
you were just
One.
one woman. But while you were
Just in
sleeping
case
with
you're
her,
watching.
that was okay.
Just one.
That was an okay feeling to you every time.
It was an okay feeling to me.
You liked it.
So at that time, shout out to Fairview.
PV.
So at that time I had begun to be I came from Louisiana here.
Okay.
Fuck TSU.
Look, I caught that shit. Go Tigers.
Okay.
So between me leaving Louisiana and coming here, I was exposed because Louisiana, like their gays are the type
Big
of
freedom.
Huh.
What?
So leaving that and coming here and seeing a different scene of everybody, I would just say everybody. It was a lot of people that was open. It was a lot of people that would consider themselves bisexual. I don't consider myself bisexual because it's like one or the other. It's choose.
Shoes, yeah.
Choose which one you gonna do.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Because I don't let you to fuck a bitch on Monday, then fuck a nigga on
But
Tuesday.
I don't agree with that.
Something
though.
wrong.
But I don't think you
Something
got
wrong in the water.
Because
No.
to me, okay, to
It's
me
like
when
you
it's a
straddling
girl,
the fence.
it is
I
to
don't
me
think
when it's
so.
a girl is different, but with a man,
Especially if
can't-
you getting fucked in the ass. Let me just go ahead and say
Okay,
that.
yes, I think a boy
You
can.
turn around and try to
Yeah.
fuck a bitch.
I
Something
think a
wrong.
boy can
Catch
be
your
like
water.
that.
Something wrong with that. Girl, don't let him fuck you,
You're
bitch.
right.
yeah, you're
Not
right.
with a man. Not with a man.
Not
He
with a
needs to
man.
choose.
It's
But I'm
something
sorry, with
different.
a woman, you can be both. I don't ever agree dibbling dabbling both. No, I think if you're like fucking with women, you need to be fucking with women. If you fucking with dudes, you need to be fucking with dudes. Now, if you got you a nigga and y'all, dabble every now and then, that's what y'all do. That's cool. But if you single out here, you need to be is you single straight or you single gay.
Right,
bitch? Which one?
Right.
Now, how did so you say you got 4 brothers?
Mhm.
So how did they react when you came out? Was it
Well-
like we knew nigga, we was waiting on you to say something?
No. Okay, so let me speak as far as my family goes.
The family.
How you did that? The family.
The family.
The family.
Oh yeah, the fam.
So when it
Wait,
comes to
the
the fam.
fam or your real fam?
My real fam.
Okay, your real
Yeah,
I don't
fam.
fuck with a lot
You
of
know
the
you got
fams,
houses.
bitch. The real fam.
The real family.
So, when it comes to the family, I was 18. So at that point, I was more so, bitch, I don't owe y'all no explanation.
Right,
I was
right.
already living on my own.
Okay.
I had already knew what I wanted to do in life. I had already had my intern. I already left their houses.
Right.
So,
So you
I
live
had-
your life. You can
right.
live your best life.
Right. So it was a point to where I had to realize, well, bitch, I have a dad, a mom, a stepmom, and a stepdad. Fuck all four of y'all.
Okay.
I don't owe y'all no explanation. I have my job.
Okay.
I'm out your house.
Hello.
I have my own.
Hello.
I don't have to tell you what I do
Right.
when I close my door at night.
So you never told your family?
Oh, they know.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I was getting there. Oh, they know.
No, because you said you were
Because they follow
flamboyant.
me. Yeah, they follow me on social media, and now I'm more so open as far as my friends. No, you fine.
Okay.
Go ahead. I just don't carry germs.
There you go. You a real black, ain't you?
I don't care.
So when it comes to like letting them know, I didn't let them know. I just brought somebody around. I don't owe you no explanation, bitch.
I want to be at that Christmas dinner.
Excuse me, I got +1.
Oh.
Y'all bringing y'all hoes to the table. I'm bringing mine.
So wait, was he flamboyant or
No, he
masculine?
wasn't. No, he was real masculine. He was taller than me.
So was it like, you know, when
Yeah.
you know how the
He had
grandma,
muscles and stuff.
you know how the grandma be like your little friend.
Yes.
I
I
don't
said
wanna
at
say
table,
what-
said, this is my little friend, y'all.
Right.
Y'all got y'all hoes, and I'm this person at the table. Y'all got y'all hoes, and I got mine. So
Oh,
let's
Johnny
just
Mine.
not. If you watching, you was there. Confirm.
Okay.
Y'all got y'all hoes, this is mine.
Okay.
So now everybody is just so. For my stepdad, it's an unspoken thing. I mean, he just say, "Well, I love you," and that's it. He just leave.
Right, okay,
You
that's-
living your life. I appreciate of you.
Okay.
So he say stuff like that, and I just ignore it. When it comes to my mom, she fully knows because I actually told her like one time she was like, "Well, are you having sex with a boy?" She didn't ask me if I was gay. She said, "Are you having sex with a boy?" And I said, "Yes." Just like that. I was
Yes.
like, yes, because I didn't know her reaction. What
Yeah.
her reaction was going to be. Because they've always saw me like taking a picture, tagged in a picture, to where I was almost like on a guy, hugging a guy, grabbing his arm, like little shit
little
that you look.
things, yeah.
So she saw that and she was like, well, are you fucking a guy? And I was just like, well, yeah. And my brothers were more so, the brother that's a year from me, he was more so like, I'm gonna love you no matter what. I began to be in tears because he was the only person that acknowledged the fact that, well, first off, I don't owe you explanation, but I have been on my own, not to toot my own horn, but I've been on my own and successful. So I feel like in that case, I don't owe you no explanation.
Right.
And you can't tell me. I understand. I've been working for a church since I was 18. Even before I got the job that I have in the field that I have today, I was working for a church. So in that case, I was more so cool. But I also knew who was in the church house under the table
Okay.
and trying to sleep around.
Right,
And there ain't no bitch. Oh, no woman of God.
Oh no, you say bitch out here.
Yeah, you
I'm
say
sorry.
bitch
We
on
got
here.
bitches, hoes, traps, all of that.
Slut, scallywags.
Scallywags.
Yeah.
Because they all on the front row.
No,
Right.
no.
All on the front row.
Praise it, praise it. Let them use you, girl. Let them use you.
Yeah, he used
And
me
was
tonight, all
spreading
right.
their legs the night before.
Okay, so this is my theory to
Uh-huh.
all of that you have said to me. When you gather all of that information and you said all of that what you say, you can genuinely say that wasn't in you when you was little. That it hasn't
I would say-
always
'Cause that was my
been in you?
question.
I would say no, but still, again, I was more so living what my parents wanted to
Worship.
live because I was in the church. I've been in the
Right.
church for the entire
Right,
time.
but I'm just saying, like, I mean, I get all that, but somewhere in there, that wasn't in you
No.
when you was a boy.
Maybe I didn't realize it, so my answer is no.
Okay.
I didn't
Okay.
realize it
No,
until I got
okay.
older,
Okay.
and I started looking at the penis into the vagina.
Right. Because we all start to figure ourselves out at
Right.
17. So
Yeah.
that makes
Just
sense.
for me,
Because I wasn't doing nothing
there
before
was-
then.
no,
I
yeah,
wasn't
I wasn't
exposed
doing
to the
anything.
life.
But there's all these little like little things, these little clue things, like in my
I was-
childhood. that
Like
I'd be
you wasn't trying
that
to
I'd be
wear.
like,
Well, you
oh,
probably don't
fuck.
dress
Because then-
cross-dress,
Maybe
no?
that was that.
No,
you
hell
know.
no.
You don't
I
cross-dress.
don't suck my dick. I don't do
Okay.
none of that. I don't put on a
Okay.
Like
dress.
his penis. That's what I'm
Okay.
talking about.
Yeah.
I put on
keep
my
it.
tight
Thank you.
shorts like
Yeah.
I have on today, and I
them
keep
legs
it
is
pushing.
giving me life,
I
baby.
keep it pushing. I'm putting on shorts, and that's
Yes,
it.
and
It's
that's
hot.
it.
Put on you some short shorts. Man,
Yes.
I'm just saying, you got to if you don't want to.
So
But-
you don't feel like you were born that way. You feel, but it wasn't.
No.
But it wasn't.
But it
learned-
wasn't something that
it
you
wasn't-
learned.
It wasn't learned
or
behavior.
some behavior
Yes.
you saw. You ain't
But what's
seen no.
learned behavior?
Okay, like molestation.
How do you
Yes.
learn?
Yeah,
Because
if a man like if your uncle was to molest you, that would be a learned
behavior,
behavior.
you would think that.
Because some people that are molested
But
at a
you
young
can
age by the
still-
same sex, they don't know no other kind of sex.
So you're
Well,
saying
I-
if you was a girl and you was to get fucked by a guy at that young age, to where you'll be a hoe?
Yes,
Yes.
most of them
Really?
are.
Most of them-
They
most
are.
of them are.
They are.
Most-
when you
most
molested at a
hoes-
young age, yeah.
Most hoes that you see, I guarantee
Not
you,
me,
they
I
were.
wasn't touched. I'm just a natural hoe. But go ahead.
Natural. That was learned behavior.
That
That was learned behavior. She learned
She
that.
learned that shit from me.
Oh Lord, there's a lot of hoes in here. When two or more
Yes.
join together.
Yes, yes, let them use you.
Mega hoe.
But yes, okay. So I've never met the guy that has been molested as a kid,
Right,
and then
neither.
or they won't admit it.
Right.
They won't admit it. You know what I'm saying?
But you
So-
would have to. You would have to at least to someone.
Well, yeah, you admitted to someone,
No,
but
yes.
just that you ain't admitted it to me. I don't know that person.
Women, most of the time,
Well,
women.
bitch, if
will
I was
tell me-
molested, I was molested and I liked it. So I decided to just stay with it. That's me. That's more, if that was my story.
If that was your story,
Then fuck
Right,
me.
right.
He should've molested- Don't be mad at me, bitch. Be mad at him. He molested me. Shit.
It was
He
your
did
brother
that.
that did it.
Yes, bitch. Fuck.
Exactly.
Fuck him. Now I'm like how I am today because he decided to do what he did.
Yes, I can't
That's how
help it.
most of them are. I mean,
Mhm.
they first sexual experiences either was with the same sex, so you know when they try to do something else, it's
their
foreign
body
to
is
them.
foreign
But
to
that's
them.
why I
Yeah.
say every story is
It's
different. Like
It
you
is.
can't.
Yeah.
And every homosexual is different. You look at
Right.
some of these homosexuals that's out here, boys. I'm not even gonna get on the girls because they're more chill, and I have more.
Oh my lord!
I
mean,
have
they are
more-
more chill. Yes,
I have
but-
more quote unquote dyke stud friends
Yeah.
than I actually have like the regular gay femme masculine guys that are friends. Only because there's a stereotype out there when they think about gays. They think about this ghetto. Oh my God, bitch! Yes, the bitch. I'm gonna do you. Make up a bitch. I'm gonna do you. I'm not that person.
Yes.
So, and I always tell people it's different type of people that's out there.
Yes.
So you can't judge every gay off of what you see on TV.
Of course.
Right.
Bitch, what you see on YouTube, like them bitches making videos with the wigs on.
Yes.
That's in denial.
That's it. Yeah. You know what?
What is that?
Okay, so
In
no,
denial.
like the people that are making the videos.
Oh,
with
the guy who we follow.
yeah,
who we think is a
Mike
Houston.
the Dyke.
Hello.
Yes, Mike the
Baby,
Dyke.
I've been a real question about
Yes,
him. It's
he's-
another one I
because
follow
he's
that be like,
hardcore.
today.
Yes, and that's
He's like, you gonna get this, you gonna get this. Everything is today. that
If
he
you're
said.
funny, you're funny. You don't have
You
to
don't
put,
have to
put
be
a
with
wig.
them, motherfucker.
You don't have to put a wig on to be because Tyler Perry
is closeted.
very closeted. So I just
Come out the closet.
come on,
Come out
Tyler.
free.
Come on out.
Come on, Tyler, and leave that woman be with that baby. You done
Because that
fucked
ain't your
around
baby.
and
You
free
know that ain't your
yourself.
baby.
That
You know
ain't
that ain't your baby. You
That's
know
all
it
right. We
ain't.
got plenty of people taking care of babies that ain't theirs. I got one in my family
Uh-oh.
right now taking care of baby that's not his.
Oh, well, we ain't gonna go there. People watching.
Don't
It's
take
all
care of that
right.
baby.
Yeah, that
That
baby
ain't
need a
yours.
baby. That baby need a baby. The state of
Right,
Texas
the baby
said.
need a baby.
The state of
Look,
Texas
that's why,
said it needs
my
to be
daughter
taken
was
care
like,
of.
oh yeah, we was chilling with the baby. I was like, you put that goddamn baby down there. That motherfucking baby ain't your cousin. That is not our blood. Don't you hold that baby.
You wrong.
Oh.
You wrong. You act just
Nah,
like
I'm
the
just
other
playing, I'm
one.
just
Nuh-uh,
playing.
you act just like the other Leo that say that
For real
too. Let me
shit.
stop.
Oh,
'Cause
she
she could be
fuck with these
watching.
illegitimate ass fucking
She could
children.
be watching.
Told y'all don't fuck with illegitimate children.
She be watching. I love you.
Told y'all don't fuck with out of wedlock babies. I don't fuck with.
You gotta go out of town with these people.
Uh-oh.
Who?
Oh, girl, that's all right. You know, I said it to her already.
Mhm.
She right here. She want to be a grandma so bad.
Yeah, she don't even.
She don't even care.
She don't even
That's
care.
what I say. The mama, the motherfucker that's taking care of the baby, she want to be a grandma so bad. They Then Bryce, I need to meet the baby. It's my cousin. Fuck it.
Yeah, if the grandma or the
The
daddy
grandma
say
the day today's a wrap. It's
it's a
there.
wrap, it's
I got Murray
theirs.
number if y'all need it.
Baby, the test been taken.
Oh, the
done.
test was taken?
Yes, the test was taken immediately.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, the test was taken immediately.
That's right. They say that's my best friend. That's
Yeah,
my best
they
friend.
just want it. I mean, that's fine. You know,
'Cause
like
the
you
baby
said,
gotta
the baby
be
need
the
a
daddy.
baby need a pappy. Every
Yes.
baby need a pappy.
Every
Well,
daddy
find
do
the pappy, bitch, because I'm not taking care of no motherfucking baby. Listen, I ain't taking care of no motherfucking baby that ain't mine.
Are you thinking about children? Would you ever?
The girl that I was with was pregnant. She got an abortion.
Oh.
And I'm sorry. What you?
Why do we do that?
Yeah, it's
I
like,
don't know.
the poor baby
Because I totally don't believe that.
Aw.
Like, fucking kill that motherfucker. No.
Well, bitch, I'm sorry.
I'm so pro-choice. I don't know why I just did that because I'm drinking.
Well, yeah, but yeah, that's a
So,
different
but-
story. So I'm just saying now, like if you were to get in a relationship and decide with another man, of course, and decide that this is y'all life, would you want to raise a child?
Honestly, with
Yeah,
my temper,
honestly.
hell, the
Only
fuck
because
no.
only because of
Only
your temper.
because
not because
of-
of the lifestyle.
Not because of the lifestyle, it's because of the people that's outside of the lifestyle that look at stuff like that.
Okay.
And the comments and the things like that, bitch, I'm gonna get reinforced. I'm gonna sit pretty.
Yeah.
Reinforcement coming.
Hello.
But I feel like in this lifestyle,
Mhm.
don't bring a child into it.
Okay.
you-
Only
are
because
okay
it
with
fucks
never
up the
having a
child.
child.
I can't never say never, but for me right now, as it stands today,
It's hard for the
Yeah,
kid.
and for the
It's-
next 40 to 5, I'm 45, y'all.
If
I'm 45 and the answer's still gonna be no, bitch.
Yes.
It's no.
well, if
Only
you
because
do,
it fucks up the child.
you're right. It
Because
is
all
something
it's
they
gonna
gotta
do is
explain.
that child is gonna see two men or
Learn
two women
behavior.
together.
Learn-
Yes.
That's learned behavior.
That's learned behavior. And they looking at two men or two women to be together. And how do you explain that to a child when they're in the outside world and they see a boy and a girl together?
Right.
Well, what the fuck is going on?
What's going on in my
if,
household?
especially if you get it as a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you really have to explain that shit. And I'm not trying to fuck up no child's head,
I know that's
no
right.
other people's child, because that's
Well,
adopted.
if you do adopt a baby,
Mhm.
because they adopt ours, I need you to get a white baby. Them
A white
motherfuckers,
baby?
No.
girl, white men always adopting.
Yeah, but that don't
African
mean that
kids
I'm
from
getting a
Africa.
white baby. And
I don't
that
want no
white
white
baby.
baby.
Get
Because
your
it's just
white
not
baby.
gonna look right.
No.
It's just not gonna
Get
look
your
right.
white
That's
baby.
the shit that they be on because they inquire about us and they want to steal everything that we own. We don't want no fucking white babies. I don't want
baby.
none of that mayonnaise
You're such a
shit
racist.
up in my home.
You're such a racist.
I don't care.
Mm-mm.
I
That
am
white
who I
baby
am.
ain't did nothing to you.
It
That white,
is.
and that
It was
white baby
born.
gonna grow up, learn to be a
born.
Negro.
No, it won't be a nigger in my
That's
house.
gonna be one nigga with a soul.
It won't be a nigger in my
That's
house.
learned behavior, a soul.
Yes.
That's what he gonna have. He gonna have smothered pork chops and frying pork chops. He gonna go to HBCU.
That motherfucker gonna be
Yes, he
a
gonna be-
Stamper.
Yes.
His name needs to be Cedric too.
Yes.
Jerome. Name
Yes.
him Jerome. He'll never get a job.
Never.
Okay, so when you got your first boyfriend?
Lord.
Yeah.
When I got my first boyfriend, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. And you know it. I text it to you every day. Fuck you.
Oh Lord,
The
y'all
first
know-
boyfriends is always fuck you.
The first, second, and the third.
I know that's right.
Fuck you all.
The fuck all y'all. Well,
So when I got my first
How old
boyfriend,
were you?
I was 20.
20.
20.
Mhm.
Okay.
I was 20.
Was that your first?
It was my first.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
It was.
So.
It was real interesting because I came from at 18, 19 with the girl,
Yeah.
20 with a nigga. So it was more so like, how do I adjust?
Right.
Right.
And I wasn't really used to the lifestyle. So
It probably
when
was a
it-
shock to you, like a
it was somewhat of a shocker because even then at that point I wasn't even at a gay club or a gay bar.
Right.
I met the bitch offline. So it wasn't so I didn't know about the lifestyle. I didn't know what the expectations was
Yeah.
with two guys being together. So I was learning.
Okay.
But I was with a hoe. But so
Most of us.
Most-
Most of us have been with hoes.
I mean, at 20,
Yes,
you know,
at 20s.
if you're a heterosexual man at 20, you're a hoe. So I can
Yes.
only imagine a
what
gay man
Yes.
at 20.
but they be 30 and still a hoe.
Well,
Yeah,
that too.
but-
Yeah, I mean,
They be 45 still a hoe.
You know what I'm saying?
They be
Shout
80. I know 80-year-old man.
Shout
That's
out
all he
to
got.
Aaron.
Baby,
Shout out Uncle Michael and
may he
Jerry.
rest in peace, but my grandfather had his woman at the funeral, baby. Like, baby trying to get some of that check. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you know my granddaddy kept him one.
Yeah.
My granddaddy
Like,
kept
couple
him a lady want to take him around.
Insurance checking some other
Yeah, she tried it, but she ain't get it though.
hoes. They stopped that shit.
Yeah, we stopped
I
it.
would
We
have
seen the
went
plot.
that fool.
We seen the plot. But no, we had to like, there was a for real woman with, and no, and my grandfather he passed away when he was 94. So, you know, but them Randalls, they keep him one.
Mm.
They stay with one.
Keep them a bad bitch.
No, I don't know about a bad bitch.
Maybe she wasn't bad.
Keep him one.
Or she
Well, I mean, he
wasn't-
was 94, so.
Oh, he was 94.
Yeah, he was
How
94.
old was she?
Maybe
40?
like, yeah, she was looking
Are
like.
you 40? Are you serious?
No, not
If she
not
was
40,
looking
but
for
she
it,
was
he was
looking
half
for
If
it.
she was looking
So
for it,
she
she
was
was
like
like
55,
50 or
60, something like
yeah.
that. But she was looking, you know, black don't crack.
Like,
So,
don't cry.
No, it don't.
yeah, so no, she
So
was.
she was trying to find her Hugh Hefner.
Yes.
Yeah, no, she was trying to
Okay.
get that insurance check, but we ain't playing that type of shit.
Mhm.
You know,
Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
at all.
Straight like that.
Okay, look, so we're gonna go into our first break. Remember, y'all call us at 713-575-9607. We haven't got any phone calls in a while from
We
nobody.
had.
Ooh, let me call. Hold on. What's the number?
So, this is the Shit No One Else Says podcast, and we at Texas 101 Jams Live. We'll be back. Ow.
Go ahead. You know where it's at. You've been here before. You know where it's at. The one on the fourth floor is always
Okay,
open.
X-
And take the
X-
stairs because it's easier.
No, ex-smoke daddy, what's up? Gucci Hendrix, what's up?
y'all doing?
What up, Chuck? We see you over there cooking and shit for them kids.
Yeah, this-
Single dad life, nigga.
my brother-in-law
Single
said that.
dad life.
No, it's fucked up, Keisha. They calling you out like that.
Nah, I ain't calling Keisha. That nigga need to do something, nigga.
That nigga been doing
They ain't got
shit.
shit to do with Keisha.
That nigga
be a
been
dad,
doing
nigga.
shit. That nigga been a daddy. What the fuck mama at?
No,
Ever
right.
since she been doing them taxes,
Ah,
she ain't been. I feel
you
you,
got
brother-in-law.
Nah,
I feel
fuck all
you.
that. See,
Ever
she
since
be
she
trying
been
to
doing
turn
them
around. I
taxes.
wasn't never hating on Keisha.
Yeah, ever
I was
since
saying,
she-
nigga, get in that oven and nigga make a steak up.
Nah,
The motherfucking
my brother-in-law been cooking, nigga.
That's fine.
Since-
Keep cooking, nigga.
Mm-mm.
Keep cooking.
That
Keep
bitch
cooking.
don't do shit.
Keep
I
cooking.
feel you, brother-in-law.
This nigga been doing shit since she was 15, nigga.
No, she ain't.
What?
No, she ain't. She been doing work all her life. She ain't. When she took that little break for about 5 years, she was
What
Susan.
break?
When she wasn't working for about 5 years,
Nah.
she was Susan Homemaker. Then soon as she got back to work, I don't know how to fry no chicken. I don't know how to boil no eggs. I don't know how to do all that.
Fried chicken and
Yeah.
boiled egg.
Whatever. She ain't
Yeah.
got show not do shit. Except when she
Yeah.
hungry. When she hungry, she can do some shit. I
When
feel
she
you,
hungry.
brother-in-law.
That's funny.
I feel you, brother-in-law. This
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Pull
Okay,
me
so,
up,
you got
pull
the
me
celebrity
up, pull
shit,
me
right?
up, yeah. Never let me down. Don't put me up, put me up.
So how y'all doing, Facebook land? Hey, Monisha, I see we got you laughing over there, girl. Share our shit on your page since you laughing. You think we funny? You laughing at me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm just saying they think we funny.
Oh, we gonna play we finna get some Drake on
We
next.
just drink on. We gonna do the challenge.
Oh, we gonna do the Kiki.
Yeah,
Ah,
we
gonna do the Kiki.
Okay, hold on.
I got my shit.
When it's coming on?
No, after no. When we on the next break.
Okay,
On the next break, we're gonna do the Kiki.
On the next break,
challenge.
y'all be tuned. We're gonna do the Kiki. You know
What's
the
up,
you know the
Kevin?
inner feelings challenge.
I ain't doing.
I ain't gonna do it. He took the couch out of here. I
I
kept
know.
saying what was different about this.
Yeah.
He took the couch out.
The last time I was here, the desk was different. It was this one.
Oh, okay. He been ready like this for a little while now.
I
How long
won't
was
stay. I
that?
keep having to press play and shit.
I don't know why you keep having this play. But y'all, this right here is Uncle Dick's. This is $13.
The whole thing?
Don't drink the whole
Oh, this
thing.
the bulldog.
Yeah, the bulldog.
Yeah,
This
the
shit
bulldog.
gets you.
It's real
It gets
good.
you. Yeah, it gets you ready.
It almost is better than that 1800 margarita.
Yes, let me tell you. I was in Specs. That's what happened. I was in Specs and I was trying to get the 1800. They only sell it in Specs. And the man was like,
Yeah, with this bulldog.
yeah, yes, the man was like, don't get that 1800. Get this one. It's cheap. And I'm like, $13. I'm gonna have a hangover. He was like, don't worry about that shit. You gonna be fucked up though. And I'm telling you, and
Don't worry about the hangover.
that's what he told me. But
I
I have
have to be to work in the morning. You telling me
That's
don't worry
a-
about the fucking hangover?
Right.
Look, just
I need to be worried about that shit.
just take you it will give you a little headache, but it ain't gonna be like bad. And we didn't drink that much, like, cause it was only half a thing left. I drank a whole bottle, not by myself, with 2 other people. And yes, I had a really bad headache. But this shit right here.
Get you a
is-
BC powder.
Yes, they get you
Yeah,
a
that's
BC
what I'm
powder.
saying.
Yes, I'm not. I mean, I ain't gotta work, but I am going to work.
I ain't going to work
You going to work
tomorrow.
tomorrow?
No, I'm in overtime. 5 an
No.
hour. I ain't going.
Oh, okay, so it works like that. We'll talk after the
Yeah.
So how long you been for working there?
I've been there for almost a year now. Next month will be a year.
Next month will be a year. And you started with no dental experience?
No, I worked at another dental office, a private practice.
A private practice. And you prefer corporate over private?
Yes,
Because of the benefits or what?
because of the benefits. I need
Okay.
benefits.
Because I prefer
and
private.
But,
But you don't get the
but with
benefits.
corporate, you don't have to worry about going home early because it's slow. You don't have to worry about calls, like calling, making 150 calls, trying to get patients in the building. You don't have to
Right.
even have to worry about your schedule.
Because it's
So
going to stay full.
at the front desk,
Right.
I don't have to worry about that.
Yes.
But
right.
all I gotta do is answer the phone, bitch. I'm still getting paid every 2 weeks.
Yes,
And when it
yes.
comes to overtime, I'm not getting cut.
Okay.
Like, they'll do that at a private practice. Because I was at a
Of course.
private practice for
I've been doing this 10 plus and I've only worked in private.
3 years. I was
3
at a
years.
private practice.
Okay.
And then when I went there, that's the first corporate job. And so that was the first job that I actually had benefits, full benefits,
Uh-huh.
vacation and everything. Because I like to go to New Orleans every now and then. My mom stayed there and my sister stayed there. So I like to take weekend trips and stuff. And when it's time to use vacation, sick time and all that other stuff, I'm not missing those hours. If I was at a private practice, I'm missing those hours.
Because they want you gone.
Because they
Right.
want you
Right.
gone.
Because they, oh, you gotta go on vacation for 6 days?
Go ahead.
We ain't gonna pay you?
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we're back.
We're back.
They back.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I say this before we get started?
Yes.
I know we was on the homosexual topic, everybody. So I just want to say to everybody out there, especially the straight men, that respects a gay man, hats off to you.
Hats off to you.
Hats off to you.
Right.
Hats off to you.
Are not acting so
Because
homophobic.
Yes.
let me
The
tell you
ones
something.
that act so homophobic.
Yes.
Gay boys, gay men do not like straight men.
No.
I'm just here to
at
let you
all.
know.
At all.
They don't want you.
At
They-
all.
They may look at you, bitch. We look at people and say, oh, bitch, she cute. Oh, bitch, she's cute as well.
People do
We
that.
don't want
It's
you.
humans,
We
yes.
We don't want you.
At
Yes,
all.
at
So
all.
if
Don't
you
want nothing
respect the
about you.
fact that they're homosexual and they're just around you, hats
There you go.
off to you. I respect you. I
Respect
respect
a
you.
man as a man.
Respect-
Period.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we don't want you.
But at
We
all.
don't, you have to have a gay flair for us.
Okay,
It's
so
a
let me ask you,
flame that
okay.
go up there. It's like
Okay,
a
wait,
flame.
Okay, we changed the subject, but I just gotta ask this real quick.
No. Let's just do the introduction real fast.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
so
my
remember, we back, so just call us at 713-575-9607 if y'all want to chime in about anything. Go ahead.
Yes, real quick. Have you ever had sex with a straight man?
Of course. Well,
no.
no, but
No.
there's tons of them.
I know.
Well,
I was asking him.
My
I'm
thing
asking
is,
him.
people.
You're not straight if you do it anyway.
Yes. Well, but a man that claimed to be straight like a down low brother.
Yeah.
But
They
yes,
out
down low, yes. I have had sex with many because I feel like there's a disease out there that's out there to get you if you're doing that. So I don't have sex with people often
Okay, I get
because
it.
I'm scared as hell.
I understand.
Bitch,
Because
I
the
got high
down low
blood pressure.
motherfuckers is being secretive and nasty and doing all
Yes,
types
and
of
then
shit,
I don't
yeah.
have time for that. You fucking this bitch, now you over here trying to fuck me.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
all them
yes.
juices mixed up, something ain't right. You
Yeah,
gonna get
it's
something.
the alphabet.
Yes, it's
And we trying to stay
A, B,
clear.
C, D, E, F, and G.
Yes.
I don't want none of them.
I understand completely because it is a dangerous world out there for everybody.
But yes, I have, but it was real protective.
Okay.
It was protected.
Okay.
So yeah, no.
So when
I mean, I have sex with straight men all the time, and it's always protected.
Well, I would hope so.
yeah, but I mean, it's out
Yeah.
there. Everybody, that's a public service announcement. Everybody, it don't matter, gay, straight, if you fucking dogs, whatever you into. But
Bulldog.
Bulldog.
Put a condom on
Yes,
that bullshit.
Bulldog.
You need to put a condom on
that
because
bullshit.
y'all like.
I mean, you can have
Harris
the one that you fuck with no condom. Just keep that nigga around. You know what I'm
Keep
saying?
that nigga around just in case that test come back and you gotta shoot a bitch.
Hey!
Bitch, we gonna get tested to the
When
local
I
doctor.
get tested, bitch, I know, because I only been with your ass. when I did
Right,
it.
and bitch, if you come back,
And oh, bitch, if you want it, bitch.
oh,
You know who you motherfucking need.
let them know.
Yeah,
Let 'em
you
know.
know.
Let them
That
know.
bitch ain't watching. He's scared.
All I'm saying is everybody strap
Let
it
them
up.
know.
Everybody strap it up because the
Mhm.
baby is the best thing that can happen out of this situation.
Fuck that shit,
No,
too.
no. You said
Babies
fuck that
are
shit too.
expensive.
It is, but I'm saying, would you rather have a
Look,
baby?
you
or
better
would you
get a
rather-
plan B. Don't charge
Would
a
you-
$50 situation
Time
to a
out.
$350 situation.
Talk
Huh.
about, would you rather have a baby or AIDS? Well, like I said,
Baby.
after
I'd rather have a
situation,
baby.
after
I'd rather have a
situation,
baby.
what I'm saying
I'll take
is,
the baby for $500, Alex.
what I'm saying is,
For 1,000, guys.
unprotected sex, the worst thing that can happen, the best thing that can happen out of that, which is bad still, is a baby. Other than that, I'm talking about you getting shit that your shit ain't even recognizable.
So
And they got strands
I have a
nowadays
question for
that
y'all.
don't have
Mhm.
no
yeah,
cure.
no, but
That's
the strands
gonorrhea.
is fighting the antibiotics.
Yeah, they got
You gotta
strands.
get, you gotta
they
get
got,
the strong
yeah, they
antibiotic.
got they got strands of what is it?
It's a
Gonorrhea.
super. It's a super strand.
Super gonorrhea.
Super gonorrhea.
That it ain't antibiotics. Ain't fixing
Antibiotics
that
ain't
shit.
got it.
Look how you.
Bitch, you got soup of it? Bitch, you ain't got the basic, bitch, you level up.
Yeah,
You fuck with a real nigga then. You fuck with a real nigga when you got that super, bitch. Yes, ma'am.
They got
Bitch, you got that
super
super.
Super strands
gonorrhea.
that ain't
Yeah.
that antibiotics ain't cured. They don't even know how to.
They don't even know how to do it.
They don't
You
know how
got
to
the
do
can't
it.
help me, and we can't help
And you
bitch.
can't help me. So
Shut up.
everybody, fuck it. I don't care who you fucking or what you fucking. Put a condom on. It's just so much easier.
So
If
what do
you're
you say
allergic
to
to
the person
latex,
that say that it don't feel right? I'm
Well, I don't know
allergic.
who's saying that right now at this point.
yeah, I
don't
haven't.
fuck with.
I haven't
Now,
had nobody say.
I have had to deal with people that it's like, say, bitch, put it on, or I'm not fucking you. Like they might put up a little fight tonight.
Yeah, I've had to let me feel that pussy
Right,
raw,
right.
and I be like, nah,
No.
nigga, you can't.
Exactly.
And if I turn around, bitch, and that shit empty, bitch, we got a problem.
Hello?
Bitch, we got a problem.
We got a motherfucking problem. No, we got a real problem.
Yes,
Bitch,
but
I want to hear
I'm
that
gonna
bitch
say
pop off.
this. Okay, time out, but I'm gonna say this. I don't know how it is for you, but for me, I know when a rubber not
Yeah, we
on.
know when
I
it's
know
not.
when you feeling raw dick. Me,
Yeah.
I didn't.
know.
I didn't have
Yeah,
nothing
we
to
know.
say.
Yes.
I just.
No, yeah, no, bitch, we know.
I
I'm like,
know.
wait a minute,
Man, she feel real good.
Yeah, this nigga. Hold on, bitch.
Oh, no,
That
wait
comes
one
out-
damn
I
minute.
didn't have condoms lost in me and every motherfucking thing.
I think all women have had a condom. They had to go to the bathroom and find the condom. At some point in life, that has happened to you.
Well, you had to find the condom.
You have to find the condom, even if it
It's
was
only-
one time.
But did you go in there and just do like a quick little 1-2 and
I'll
find
show
it?
you what I did. We're gonna
Yeah, you gotta go in there.
Yeah, you gotta go in there.
and get
I'm
it.
talking about you gotta squat like you in jail.
Yeah, you gotta go in there and get it. You might gotta cough like you in jail too. Cause
Yeah.
that bitch, cause baby, he in them walls, he getting deep. It's up in there.
It's up in there.
You can throw a chair in that bitch. What Martin said, she's hiding someone in the pussy. That
Bitch, cause it's a Nike
Nike
hanging out
the
the
goddamn pussy.
Yes, but
But
it's
baby, it's the pussy walls. It goes deep up in there.
Oh,
yes.
You
You can get lost.
can get lost in that bitch if you put your mind to it.
it.
But I still do my cankles. It is tight.
Right, there you go. You do the Kegels right now.
Right now.
Get you some apple cider vinegar.
Oh,
Yeah,
teach
we
me
do
And
that.
something.
just sitting there.
The
Wait,
apple-
sit in the apple.
because vinegar,
Oh, 'cause the
vinegar
Yeah.
snaps you
back
back.
in the day.
Vinegar's, but see the
Snap.
apple cider.
Snap that pussy back.
Hello, but the apple cider is gonna get rid of bacteria at the same time that it's snapping it back. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get your sugar low. It's gonna detox you.
Right.
There's a
Show.
bath bomb.
There's an apple cider vinegar bath bomb.
There is.
Oh,
But see, I'm scared to be putting all that shit on my pussy.
Just
You know,
put
the apple cider
got
vinegar
bad
is
bomb.
natural. But no, apple cider vinegar is natural. So I would do that if
It's
it's
an apple cider
It's
bomb.
an apple cider.
I'm about
Where
to
we
Google
get that
that
from?
shit.
Where we get
Amazon,
that
bitch.
from?
Bitch,
I was
Amazon.
at the Bath Bomb store in
Where's the
Memorial
Bath
City,
Bomb
off
store?
of I-10, right there by
That's
the
close
ice
by
skating
you.
ring.
I just left
And
Memorial City
American
today.
Girl, it's over there on the side.
And it's a Bath Bomb
it's
store
a
next
Bath
to
Bomb
American
store.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
So when you walk in that
It's
front
like-
part,
When you walk over there by Old Navy and all that, because I always fucking.
Why
Because
just
I
walk
use
in?
my,
You use your
my
mama.
I use my grandma's shit. Rest in peace, grandma. But it don't have no
she got here
expiration.
driving and parking shit.
It don't have no expiration in Texas at these malls. If you are here, if you want my handicap
Hello?
sticker, I'ma sell it for $155,000.
Because it come in.
It do, especially when it's hot.
Especially because it's hot.
It's
yes.
hot. I'm parking right
I
there in the front.
had me one when I was in college for like about a year and some change. And then my ex was walking me back to the car, and we stayed at my car talking too long in the handicap spot. And here come the motherfucking TSU fucking security talking about well, who is, you know, like how you who handicapped?
Did
You know what
nobody
I'm
start
saying?
This ain't even our car. We was just right here.
I started lipping. I am. I might need them bad.
Look, he just asked for the handy. You know what? That bitch probably took my handicap sticker and was using it too.
Probably
Nah,
so,
I'm
because
just-
who just confiscates?
He just confiscated
security
my shit.
guard.
No, this ain't even our car.
Yeah.
I was green back then. I don't know how to say stuff quick like that.
You don't think about it till it's after it's over.
Yeah,
with.
just, I'm like,
My
goddamn.
car. I'm just sitting on
And then
this
I was
bitch.
embarrassed. I was embarrassed because at the time, the boyfriend, he was like new, like we was just started dating, and I'm like, oh man, my handicap sticker got confiscated in front of this nigga. Like, yeah. I was trying to be gangster, like.
And
I
it
got
ain't like this
handicap
woman, this bitch got a handicap sticker, wanna try to front, got it confiscated, bitch, fuck in the back like the rest of us. Bitch, fuck in the back.
Okay, look. Okay, so let's get on some of this. We've been gone for just a week, right?
Well, it was just a we missed the week.
Okay, so there's a lot
There's
of
some
fun
shit been
shit. Yeah,
happening.
some shit happening of these fucking celebrities that we always talk about. I mean, I got a lot of shit. We can talk about. Oh, baby Culture was born.
We talked about culture.
We
Culture was
talked about
born.
Culture?
Culture was born by the time we
What
were.
time was that?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
Culture
get
was
off
born.
of.
We
Cute
talking
baby.
about yeah.
Cute baby.
You
seen
ain't
the baby?
seen her.
Cute baby.
Where you
Allegedly. Let me
You
show
ain't seen
the
that
baby.
Instagram
Look,
page
look,
that I get all the shit from.
Good, let's see.
Because
I done
We
seen
wanna
the
see
quarters.
this
Cause I
baby.
know
Rock
that
out
baby
the
probably
corner.
cute.
That baby probably
Don't be
is
showing us a picture of Rumi and Sir now.
Yeah.
She just posted
Look
Rumi and
at
Sir.
him. I don't tell.
That dropped a long time ago.
I was gonna say bzzz.
Yeah, don't do that.
Them Ivy babies.
Look. Yes, they are.
Okay, the big story is we all know Demi Lovato OD'd and shit.
Oh.
Yes, she
everybody.
Heroin.
Well, no, she didn't. Okay,
Why
I think she just was on Percocets and shit. Cause remember, heroin is morphine, the
Okay.
downers, all of that. You
Okay.
know? So it wasn't the vein heroin.
Well,
But you
heroin-
still gotta take
time
that
out.
drug.
Heroin can be ingested in many different forms. You can snort that shit, you can shoot that
Yeah.
shit, or pill form.
Or the pill
you
form, the
can, you can take
Percocet.
it.
Well, can
Okay.
you smoke it?
I've
Yeah.
never seen nobody smoke heroin though. No,
I've
nobody
never
smoke it.
seen anybody smoke it, but I've heard it.
How would you
I-
rock
first
it
of all,
up?
I think you just like put it on a blunt or something, like lace it. I ain't
Oh
really,
yeah, you can put it in the blunt.
Yeah, you can lace it.
You
Yeah,
put it in the blunt, I'm
Look,
pretty sure.
you can lace it up. So this
I don't
is
do drugs.
this
I'm
is
just
my thing.
inquiring.
Well, I do a couple, but look, this is what I'm saying, but not heroin.
Not
I don't
heroin.
fuck around. Look,
White people
We
do
do.
it.
look, that's what I'm saying.
That's
I'm
white
working
people
with
do
you,
it.
not really. I'm through the tip.
Weed don't count.
Look, but no, weed don't count. But I
Trees
smoke,
don't count.
no, smoke weed. But look, this is what I'm gonna say about Demi Lovato. Okay, I don't follow her, but I do know who she is, and I do remember a long time ago, she was in a rehab, not because of the drugs, because she was a cutter.
Right.
Okay, she was overweight. She was in the Hollywood. I wonder where her little sister is. Her little sister was the fat girl on Desperate Housewives. You don't remember? If you didn't watch Desperate Housewives, you didn't know. But her little sister was a chubby girl on Desperate Housewives. She's probably way grown now. But anyway, So I knew she had issues with cutting herself and being overweight. So when I seen this new thin Demi Lovato, I'm like, go girl, she been on the track.
Yeah.
But that ain't what it is, bitch, you on drugs.
Well, she made a song. Okay, so no, she been sober for 5 years. She has been sober.
She made a song about relapsing.
She made a song saying, I'm not sober no more.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden you have an OD. So the thing is, it's like, why do you gotta be sober at 25? Is it because you go to the gusto?
You go so
You
hard.
go so
She's
hard.
in Hollywood. Oh, you don't think somebody should be sober at 25 and wait till they're 30?
No.
Well, I just feel like if you're a drug user, you're a drug
that's
user,
right.
and then you're young. So why is it such a big deal? Is it really because you can't stop? You don't know your limits, like, and you really are going to the hardcore shit? Because bitch, I ain't taking a Percocet.
Okay,
I ain't taking no morphine, nothing.
I'm looking
I ain't
for
taking none of
Percocet.
it.
I'm looking for Percocet. I just want to try
Have you-
it. But
No,
anyway,
have you
I'm not
ever-
taking none of it.
But you don't know your reaction. Everybody's reaction is
Different.
Well, my
Okay,
reaction
I'm
is
gonna
gonna
say-
be fine because drugs run through in my family. So every time I take something else, I'm good.
Look,
But anyway, so it doesn't.
this is-
I'm always good.
But this
always
is
good.
what I was gonna say about it's a different type of thing where you're 25 and us normal common folk, opposed to being 25 and in Hollywood. That shit is in your face all day, and it takes a strong person. Period. If you have an addictive personality, people on these streets, we still
Right, which is why I will not try nothing else.
We're still recruiting crackheads at this age. You have 15-year-olds that are turning into crackheads. Why is people still smoking crack? I don't fucking know. So you have to think about it. If you're in Hollywood where drugs is very easy to you, every party you go to, and that's what people addicts don't understand. If you're an addict, once you're an addict, you're always an addict. There's no such thing as not being an addict no more.
Right.
But once you're an addict and you decide you don't want to do this no more, you have to change your lifestyle.
Yeah.
So she will probably have to leave Hollywood alone, point blank, period. It ain't no going to work, coming home, because at work there's somebody, there's some.
She can't
I mean,
leave that
there's
life
tons
You
of
can't
alone.
leave
people.
the
There's
life
tons of
alone.
people.
Leave the
No,
life
but there
alone.
is numerous amounts of previous addicts in Hollywood that are sober and that haven't had relapses and stuff like that, and then live their life.
And they don't live the same life.
No, they don't. They work and they
they work
They
and
work
they
and they
go home. But
you
she's
can't
25.
do it.
She's
But
25.
she's 25. So that's why I'm saying you're too young to
Fair
put
enough.
all that pressure on yourself. Just get high and get fun. man.
Just get fucked up.
Just
Don't overdose.
Don't
Yeah.
fucking
Don't
overdose,
overdose, bitch.
Why you gotta overdose? Bitch, I
Yes.
know. Listen, let me tell you why I would. Listen, I'm never gonna try crack. Why? Because, bitch, I'm gonna be addicted to it. The reason why I don't, I'm not gonna say never, but handlebars. I cannot take that shit. Why? Because I like it.
Xanax.
Because it's good to me. Because I love it.
Ooh.
And I know
Look,
that
he
my
look like,
I'm not addicted, bitch, but it's good.
That's what I'm saying. If I take one, I'm gonna want to do it again the next day.
Well, take
Percocet
half.
is like, for all the mothers out there, let me explain to y'all what Percocet is. Percocet is that button that you press while you're having the baby,
I
and
thought it
you
was
press that
Demerol. Is that the same?
morphine, Demerol, the same
all-
thing, all
it's
that
the same
downer
thing,
shit.
yeah.
When you press that button and that motherfucker, ooh, why do I want to invite that in my life when I know I like that? You know what I'm saying?
And you know you ain't gonna wanna let it go.
I ain't gonna want to let it go. So guess what? I'm already trying to fight weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fight weed every
Why
day.
you keep trying to fight weed?
Because I'm addicted.
Look, me and her,
You can't be addicted to weed.
That's what I'm, no, she
No, what are you
is. She
talking
is.
about?
If she don't,
I don't
if
think
she
you can
don't,
be addicted to
Nah.
weed.
bro, you
she's.
addicted.
I'm gonna say,
Yes, you
I don't
can.
want to call it an addiction
Oh,
because
it's a motherfucking
no, it's
addiction.
not an addiction.
Because when I stop, it's gonna be trouble.
No, stop.
Withdrawals, I'm gonna do all of that.
Listen. This is an addiction.
What have you ever
An
tried?
addiction.
Yeah, I've stopped before.
This is an addiction. An addiction is when you selling shit and you doing anything for the crack.
No,
rock.
that's levels.
That's levels. But wait, so I just think you just have to have it. When she doesn't have the weed, she's not a very pleasant person to be around. She has the cramps and
I know, bitch. Roll one.
discussing. Yeah.
Roll one. Let's go to Walmart, drive around, let that shit kick in.
You know, so I don't think I get it. I don't think you're addicted. I think it's a dependency. You have a dependency on
Well,
marijuana.
dependency.
Because
is
you
addiction.
because if you don't have weed,
you can have a heroin
Listen,
dependency.
listen, if you don't have weed, you ain't
what
you
else?
ain't selling
If
shit.
you wasn't on weed, what would lift your spirit that wasn't a drug? That's that you really are. Versus the person that's just mad at everybody because it's something that needs to heal. That's inside of you, bitch. It needs to heal. That's what it is.
And you
That's
need
what I
some. Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's what it is. She need a
Sex
little
give
dick.
you that high.
So-
Sex and drugs, baby.
So stop smoking that weed and get you some good old faithful dick.
Babe, I'm working on that Facebook dick. I'm working on that nigga. Hopefully that nigga get out. No. I'm waiting on that nigga to get out.
She said niggas in jail, so she said.
Wait, no.
Waiting on that nigga to get
No,
out. Oh, you didn't know this was the shit no one else said.
Yeah,
That's what you
yeah.
know.
He didn't
Oh,
know.
you didn't know.
When we say
You
everything,
didn't know.
I try to tell them it's just it's
You
wrong
didn't know.
uncut.
My bad.
It's
My
wrong
bad. You didn't
uncut.
know. Yeah, that nigga go up on the 31st. We gonna know some news.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, he
hopefully-
going for parole? How many times did he? How many times
It's
did
the
he
first
go?
time.
Oh, he ain't going. I'm sorry.
He gonna just slap
They
on the
don't
wrist
never.
like a little
Well,
white
you know
boy.
what? It ain't Texas, so they might get it to him.
Louisiana's worse.
Louisiana's worse than Texas.
What
But
part
I
of
honestly think it
Louisiana?
ain't gonna happen.
Where he from first? Hold on. Where he from?
What's his name?
What's his name?
Look, I'm like, girl, I'm like, he from Texarkana, but we met in cause I went to Grambling for like 2.5 years, so we met in
Okay, Gremlin's real live.
Baby, Grambling's lit.
It is.
Yeah, so baby, this
I didn't get my
this is
life.
back in the Wii. This is back in the Wii years, you know
What year?
2000.
Oh,
Yeah, we are.
I told that in 2009, and it was dead.
Yeah,
Not
this
your
was like,
spare view
yeah, we met in
instead.
2000, and then we've been cool ever since. But, you know. So, but anyway,
So what he do?
trafficking and shit.
He the no boy
You
and shit.
know.
He be moving weight and shit down I-10 and shit. He had got caught with a whole bunch of shit. So we gonna try to see that. Did you write your letter for his parole? I did.
So So I have a question for you. So
Uh-oh.
if he get out, you think he's still gonna be pushing traffic?
No, he's older.
He's a changed man.
Yeah, no, he gotta change or you're gonna be locked up. But you ain't gonna have me because I ain't, look.
But
listen,
this ain't his first
this
go
is
round
not-
either.
Oh, okay.
Well, he only just once before, but it wasn't as long.
Okay.
It was only like 9 months.
Okay.
The first time. This was like a big.
Okay.
This
So what do you do to satisfy yourself since this is uncut?
Girl,
Sit
this
back.
ain't my man.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
Oh, that's not
This
him?
ain't
Oh,
real
you
man.
No,
like
this
that.
Oh, that's your side nigga. Your side
No,
nigga.
he's
is
not
here.
my side nigga, but the thing is, me and him have an understanding. We not like that. He
So y'all
like,
gonna just fuck and just go. It's a quick wham bam, thank you ma'am.
no, it's not a wham bam thing, but the thing is, he gotta like,
He one of those people where he come to Houston, he fucking with Victoria.
right,
Oh,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying? When he
Yeah.
come here,
And so what happens when you in something? You
What
still
do you
gonna
mean?
fuck with that?
well, that's
Uh-oh.
the
See,
risk.
hold on.
That's the risk
Y'all
he
know what?
taking.
It's time
That's
to
the
go.
risk. That's the risk he taking. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't know this show was gonna be all that.
That's the risk he taking.
And I ain't
Because,
signed
I
up
can
for all
still
this,
get-
bitch. It's time to go.
Cause I can still get scooped up. You know what I'm saying? That's the risk he
It's time to
taking.
go.
Cause I'm not waiting on him. He ain't
Right.
coming home to
Don't
me.
wait on him.
And none of that.
Don't
you know
wait
what
on
I'm
him.
saying? No, I still
Don't
live
wait
my
on
That
life.
pussy ain't waiting.
No, it's not.
It ain't waiting.
Yeah, he's fine with
Pussy is popping like popcorn.
Well, right before he get there, just sit in that apple cider
Yeah, I
vinegar
know.
bath bomb.
Look,
You know what?
I know.
You know what?
I know how to work.
We got her number, and so I'm gonna buy one for you. So when you sit there, just keep it.
I know. Give me one of them bombs.
Yeah,
I need one of them bombs.
Just sit there, sit in that garden tub and just
Yes,
snap that pussy
honey.
ass back.
Snap that pussy
Yes.
back.
Even if you like it in ass, it'll snap that back too. I'm just saying. I don't. I don't know. I heard. The bitch that was selling it said it. That's what she said. That ain't what I said.
I didn't know this.
For real, I don't know what you're into, but no, I'm
Yeah.
not into that. But some bitches are. I'm not into that.
And eating ass and everything.
Oh, I know. though. You know what's so funny? I just okay. So we be communicating on the JPay. This is funny. So it's like a texting thing that we can do or whatever.
JPay is like a texting thing you can do with people in prison.
Yes.
I want to talk about that too. Right?
Well, it's like it's not. It can be a text, but you can write like a long letter too.
Yeah, but they can respond,
quicker than letters.
Yes.
So why I just asked him, I was like, look, I just gotta ask. I don't know, this is just a question. Don't get offended or whatever. But I was like, are you into like women licking your ass and like fingers and things like that? Like, are you into all that stuff? Because these straight men don't look at me like that. You know that they're into that shit.
So I heard.
Yes, it's the thing.
Tank.
Hello? Yes, Tank
Tank.
talk about how he like the legs pulled up and everything. Charlamagne like a finger in the booty. Like they talk about this shit.
And they all be at Gay Pride. Tank
See?
was just at the Washington D.C.
Well, he performed. He
He
did.
did perform.
He performed.
And guess what he ended with? It was all over the internet.
That was.
When we fucked.
Now wait, now hold on.
It was
now, wait.
an audio
Now,
mess up. I heard you gonna
my
say
thing
that audio
was,
shit.
I met him here in Houston.
Okay.
And at this point in my life, it was last year. At this point in my life, you can smell the gay on me, right?
You can, yes.
I was
yes.
sitting at the desk, bitch.
Yes.
You just smelled it on me.
Soon as I
So-
walked for the meeting, I was like, oh.
Oh, that bitch is gay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
smell it. Bitch, I smell it. And I was over there saying, oh, Lord, I got to be acting straight around these people. But you could smell it on me. So we was in Tank's room, and he was so comfortable around all them manly men, and it was me.
Well, I mean, these people are in the entertainment industry, and we just gave a round
I
of
ain't saying not
applause
one word to
to
him.
the people
But
that.
he made it upon himself to come up to me and say, hey, what's your name?
Mm.
And I was sitting just like this.
Mm.
On the sofa next to a bad mixed bitch. Just,
So he passed over the mixed bitch.
bitch, I had my face painted like I was at Sephora. Shout out to Sephora, they paint a bitch face. So I had my face painted. If nobody don't know what that means makeup.
Yes.
I had my face painted. I was sitting just like this on the sofa at
For those of you who can't see, he had his legs
He had his
crossed
legs crossed.
and his hand.
real bad.
And his hand was tilted to the
Real
side.
bad. Shoulder up, bitch posture. Bitch, I had posture. Light on a red bottom, bitch showing the bottom of my Vans, bitch just.
You talking about the bottom of his Vans, right?
Bitch, you see the bottom of the Vans, they're red. Yes, they are. And so if you've never been in the back where the celebrities are in arena theater, if you've never taken a personal picture, it's real small. It's about the size of probably this room if you move this back like 2 inches.
Okay.
And they split it amongst 2 celebrities. It was Leela and it was him. Now, at that time, I was dating James.
Leela James,
At this time, I was dating Leela's sister best friend. And so I was close to Leela, so I was open up to the celebrity world.
Okay.
And so because I was dating him and he was linked to them, when she had the concert right up the street, and so when I got the invitation to actually go to the back, before we even got there, I was like, bitch, I need to go to the mall, bitch. Tank, bitch.
Yes.
So that was right after the shit came out. And so, I had to
About him putting his legs up and shit? Is that what you're talking about?
finger and ass,
Yes.
tongue and ass.
He on the Breakfast Club saying all of it. Like, he like to put the legs up. He like, go for it. He's like, get in there.
He put his
Get in
legs
there.
like a bitch.
So-
He said, get in there. Like,
So I
He
was
said
just
those
more so
words.
like, bitch, I need to give me an outfit. And so when we was in there and sitting on the sofa, I was just more so sitting how I said that I was.
Mhm.
And he took it upon himself to walk past this bad mixed old trendy ass bitch just sitting there. And so he didn't even speak, so he came over and shook my hand and spoke. And of course I spoke too and just smiling, showing braces and elastics, bitch. I was showing everything. So, bitch, when he spoke, I was just like, how are you, bitch? I know you take, I wasn't trying to speak because when I'm amongst other people, I don't try to, like, I just be chill. Like, I'm not trying to be all extra. I'm not extra. I'm not that extra gay. That's trying to be all up under you, take selfies and say, bitch, fuck you.
Yeah.
You shit like I do.
Yes.
Bitch, you are who you are. I'm gonna sit here and get this free liquor, bitch, because it was liquor down.
Yes.
It was food down. Them chicken wings was good. It was like they got it from over there next door at Colorado.
Like
Them
Colorado.
chicken was good.
I said, wait, Colorado's got chicken.
girl, you know every strip club got chicken wings, nigga.
We're gonna have to
Colorado
get
chicken
some
wings
I
was
know.
so good. I don't know.
But you know what?
Look, he don't know
It's
this
women
right
in there,
here.
bitch. I didn't go in there at this point in
But
time.
you know what? Colorado probably one of the motherfuckers that say you can't come in there. Like we gotta have a van and shit. when we come in
That's a
there.
gentleman's club, not a strip
Right.
club. Yeah. So Tank passed the bad bitch and said hello to you.
And he said hello, and I said hello back. But still, then he had sucked the bitch titties on the stage and stuff. I don't think that
He sucked a bitch's titties stage.
Girl,
I'm gonna have to
yes,
see when he
is
come
real
back.
I want him to
X-rated.
pull me on.
He's
stage.
real X-rated. I mean, he
Oh yeah,
had
no,
two
he
shows and
nasty.
stuff,
If
and
he's pulling his fucking legs up and
But when I tell you, them hoes is there with nothing on, just a whole lace fit, just titties and ass out and everything.
pussy out and everything.
Ow.
Drawers on
Sweaty,
under.
sweaty pussies.
Funk
he's-
ass.
and
And
he's
that's the
sucking
hoes
on
that
some
he
sweaty
go for.
titties. He's sucking on sweaty titties.
Sweaty, dirty, nasty, funky titties.
I know them titties is sweaty because
Up under, you lift up under there in this Texas heat, you flip that shit over your shoulder, you rub your finger over there, and you see that black shit, bitch, your titties is nasty.
nasty.
Nasty ass
They
titties.
sweaty, but I ain't got nothing
Nasty
black
ass
up under there.
But
titties.
They go over my shoulder.
Oh, titty.
They go over my shoulder though. They do.
Oh,
Well,
you
have
lay
a stock
down.
titty.
Have a stock.
I have
That's
a-
right.
Have a stock titty.
What side of town do you live on?
I stay in Cypress. I stay right
Look,
over
I
there.
say he changed. I stay in
I stay
Cypress.
in Cypress.
Yes, I'm 249.
Shout out to Black Eon in Cyprus.
Yes. Black Ian, get you
Get
right.
you right. Slay that
Yes.
hair back.
It's like I gotta come real soon. As soon as I'm getting some income.
You need to give me a
I'm back.
wig just for somebody else, not for me.
Oh,
bitch. I
that's
don't
got
want
you.
in Black
But yeah,
Eon in
Black Eon,
Cyprus,
yes.
probably down the street from you.
I know
Wig-
this bad
wig
train
slay.
is bitch that
Yes.
is an old nasty wig.
Oh no, I'm telling you this.
No, yeah,
She'll
the
get you
wigs.
right. I'll give you the information when we leave for real. She's just amazing. She really is.
Okay,
Shout out.
look, so let's get in my feelings real fast.
Oh, we're gonna do the
We're
challenge
take a
for
break.
those who
Okay, we're
watch
gonna do
it.
the challenge.
Y'all ready?
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm drunk. Y'all
Okay,
ready?
wait. So, remember, call us at 713-575-9607.
Kiki Ray Ray, do you love me?
It's the show on us podcast. Really bad.
All right.
Let me start it. Wait.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna change it. We're gonna both do it over here.
Ready?
Hold on, I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
change
gonna
the
do
camera.
mine right here.
Yes, I'm gonna come over there
Oh, okay,
so you
okay.
can see me. Hold on,
Okay,
because I've been
good
practicing. I've been practicing. Can they see us? They sure can.
I've been hungry all my life. Oh wait, I said don't shut us down. We don't own the rights to this goddamn music.
own the rights
We don't own the rights to the
Please don't
music.
shut us down. Hey, baby, I know you the only one watching. Love you. Okay.
Track, baby, baby.
Ready? Hey! Hey! Hold up. You gotta do it. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Hey, I love you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always get me. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you.
Oh, nasty twerk. Oh, nasty twerk.
Nothing wrong with
Bam.
You better get your sweat. That shit better smell like beer and wine.
Bring some perfume under that city.
I put deodorant on my titties. You put deodorant. Yes, the spray, baby.
So you just like a the spray deodorant. I thought you was
but
over
you
there
know-
with the bar.
But you know what? I just started using this bar. I mean the spray too. I put deodorant under my titties. Yes, they sweat.
They shouldn't shut us down. These motherfuckers been doing this Kiki on YouTube, right?
For real, nah. I think Beyonce just when we first got to Beyonce and Jay-Z, we like
We
they,
like had that shit before anybody.
yes, and they like took our whole episode down. Excuses, Beyonce was not playing that shit. So we gotta always put we don't own the rights to the music because they'll shoot us down. Do you love me? I like how he paid homage to the bounce music too.
Yeah, you know I was over that shit. That boy brought me back. That boy brought me back to my roots.
Look, that ain't your roots. He was about to back to your college days. You wish somebody brought him back to her roots. Bounce is
Well, your college is a part of your roots.
Hello.
It is, because you learn a lot in college. You learn a lot in college, especially when you go to a university.
Yeah.
You learn a lot. You're exposed to a lot.
And that was my. So I was raised around like white people my whole life. So baby, when I stepped on that yard
So
at
what made you
18.
What made you go there if you were
Grandma?
raised around a whole bunch
Oh,
of
because
family.
well, no people. I was
But you-
always
you
gonna
always
go to
said-
Because that ain't
HBCU.
nothing but black.
Yeah, I was always gonna go to an HBCU. Yes, like
And that ain't only
black
just
people
black,
was
those
there.
are niggas. Like, it's
Yeah.
a different type. It's like,
My family
Mhm.
always was like super pro black, like my dad's side. But so yeah, I just had to get away from white people and yes, and my family.
She's like one of those college kids, like, I gotta get away.
But honestly, I don't remember who put the Grambling bug in my ear. I don't know if it was something I watched.
so what
on
makes you
TV.
not go to PV?
Or
Or TSU.
She was in
It was too
Katy.
close to home.
I
wanted to get
yeah, run
away.
away. Just run away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why you didn't go to New Orleans and go to like Xavier?
I guess I didn't know anything about those. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know who put the. Yeah, you just want to because my Instagram was just another song. I guess like that's what I said. I don't know who put that gremlin bug in my ear. I don't know where I heard that from.
That's too many drugs to remember.
Yeah, that's it. But
You gotta stop this.
Yeah.
How old are you?
how old
20. I'm 26, so bitch, ain't none of y'all under my age. So let's get that
Let's get that straight.
I know ain't none of y'all young as
hold on,
me.
wait, let me do that before I offend anybody in here.
Yes.
So you're at least 27, 8, 9.
29.
You know, that's what I thought. I ain't want to go 29, 30, 31.
She ain't even that.
I'm about to be 36.
36 for real?
Black
Yeah.
don't crack.
Black don't crack.
Black don't
Like
crack.
the first, you gotta stop there. You 36. You don't have any medical conditions? Hold on, cause at this point I'm at work. Do you have
That's
any
not
medical conditions?
diagnosed.
When was the last time that
you?
shit was checked by your physician? You need to get checked every
No,
year.
I get checked. No matter
Every year.
No, she
checked.
Fuck the
Every
we ain't
year.
talking about the pussy. We check the heart and the thyroids and
Yes.
the blood pressure,
Blood
bitch.
pressure. Bitch, cause I found out I have blood pressure and I take blood pressure pills and I'm
But look, I
26.
work out.
You take
Okay,
blood pressure?
I work
do.
out.
Do
a
you
lot.
work out?
Huh?
Do you work out?
Fuck working out. Don't work out.
Okay,
Okay,
no.
no. Around the dental office.
No, seriously.
That's a lot of work.
When it comes to how long you been on blood pressure medicine?
2, 3
Years.
years.
Okay, that's a long time.
I exercise.
Excellent. Okay.
I'm
Excellent.
comfortable in the medicine that I'm taking. Fuck exercise.
No.
I work out
Okay.
and I'm
You gonna
low-key
depend on that for the
don't
rest
eat
of your life?
Huh?
The rest of your
It's
life?
covered by insurance. As long as it's covered, I'm covered. As long as I go there and they say,
I just
here's your
refuse.
medicine, I'm
I just
covered.
refuse. And right now, I recently gained this fucking Boswell side and gained my 30 pounds back. And I know, and my blood pressure done went up, the diabetes fucking with me, and I know what I gotta do. I'm not taking their medicine. Fuck them white people and their medicine. You're not supposed to destroy my liver and my kidneys, and I'm going to get my ass and I'm going to start working back out. And that's what I was gonna say about you being so young. Ask the doctor to give you the lowest doses possible. And then if you walk for 30 minutes, it ain't even got to be no real working out. Just walk for 30 minutes and I'll guarantee you your blood pressure will go down on its own. But that's if no pressure on me, no pressure on you, but that's if you just want to get off the medicine. That medicine
I need to
is
go
Okay, look,
to
we're
the
gonna come back.
30 minutes walking in this thing.
good.
It ain't always gotta be the
It ain't gotta be
It's the
the,
thing.
right now. That is the reason why I won't work out, because I be like, oh shit, I gotta wait for this. So
Even in the AC, it's hot.
All right, y'all.
I'm
we
not doing
back.
nothing.
we're back.
They back.
All right, this is Shit No One Else Says podcast. It's your girl Victoria.
It's your girl Fancy D Ray.
And we got Brandon in the building.
And-
What's up?
What's up?
Yes,
I'm
you got-
enjoying your
you got,
company.
So where you from? In Louisiana.
I'm from New Orleans.
From New Orleans.
I'm born and
Okay.
raised.
Did you?
Born and raised.
Did I don't want to ask it like this. Why did you come? Let me ask.
Huh? Okay, so let me go. So,
Cause I don't want.
bitch, when Katrina came, I was in Memphis, Tennessee, bitch, I went north. Bitch, when Katrina came, hold on, when Katrina came, cause I'm educated, when Katrina came, we was there all the way up until the last minute when people were knocking on people's doors and said, get the fuck out. So when they knocked on our door, it was reality. We went up north.
So you didn't
because
stay there for Katrina.
we couldn't go this way to Texas. We couldn't go this way to Florida. So we went up north.
When you went
Okay.
up.
55 north. Shout out to 55, but you saved my life. So we were
You was able to get out.
no, we got caught by the hurricane. Well,
Okay.
by the rain and wind
But not
before the hurricane came.
Okay.
So, we were in Memphis. Shout out to Memphis. I've learned a lot. Memphis is real turn. And when I tell
Oh no,
you
Memphis is turned.
Memphis is
That's
Juicy J.
Juicy J and all that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what K Michelle
That's my
and everybody.
shit,
That's when I
yes.
learned about K Michelle and everything
K
because I
Michelle
wasn't
from there.
exposed. I wasn't exposed to like.
That's
the-
Young Dolph. That's Yo
Yes.
Gotti.
Yes,
Yes.
that
All
music
the-
that is everything. And that was
Yeah,
the first
yes.
time I've actually been to a club. That was the first time, like Memphis was an experience.
Okay.
And so I was with my mom at that time. My dad had already escaped because he was already scared. He was scared when they announced it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So
So he went to Texas because he transferred his job. Bitch, he was like, bitch, they said they killing everybody, bitch, transfer. So he was in Texas. I didn't want to go to Texas because I felt like they was
Your dad
riding
or your
horses.
stepdad?
Dad.
Dad. Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
he
they-
say stepdad.
So when he left to go to Texas, I was like, bitch, I'm not going to Texas. They ride cows, horses, dogs, cats, penguins. They ride everything over there. So I'm going up
They
here to
ride
where bitch they
everything.
shoot and turn. And I seen on First 48, bitch, I'm going to Memphis because that's the
First
closest
48.
to all this that I seen on TV. So I went to Memphis.
And no, First 48 be up in Memphis for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Yes.
It was live. I seen some shit. It put me into my New Orleans riddle.
Yeah.
And then I was in Memphis and that I was with my mom. And so my mom let us. My mom was the person that let me and my brothers be whatever the fuck we wanted to be. So we'd be fucked up in the head, she'll let us. She'll be like, that's my sons and you ain't gonna play with them, bitch, because I'll shoot you.
Yeah.
That's my mama. And my dad was more so like, bitch, y'all need to be successful. Y'all need to look more in life.
Dad
And
or
so,
stepdad?
Dad.
Dad. Okay.
So I was like, well, let me go to Texas. My brother stayed with my mama, and I went to Texas.
Okay.
Because we all blended. So when I say my sisters and brothers, they may be half, they may be. But
Understand.
my whole brothers
Yes.
went, and they stayed in Memphis. And I was over in Texas. And that's when I was just like, well, bitch, I need to better myself because I was around my dad and stuff.
Yeah.
So I got an intern at the church, and that was before I started getting paid. And that's when I was like, well, bitch, what am I going to do with my life? And I got into the dental field and started doing dental. And I was like the church and the dental. Bitch, I've been there since.
Okay.
So, shout out to Memphis, bitch. I'll be there on the first. Bitch, I'm going to be there on the
I want
first.
to go to Memphis. I
Bitch,
want
I'm
to
be on the
Memphis
first.
lit, but Memphis
I'm coming
is a
some booty
musical
shorts and some
town.
lights.
Memphis is a
Yeah,
musical town with white people too.
White people, yeah, like country music.
Isn't that don't they got something to do with
Justin?
Elvis?
Didn't Justin
Elvis
Timberlake?
Presley, yes.
Yes, didn't
Right.
Justin Timberlake
Mhm.
come from Memphis?
I don't know where Justin came from.
No, Justin is from
Justin
the
got
South.
soul. He from the
Yeah, he
South.
from. I want to say it's Memphis.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Google that.
And where Elvis Presley house was,
Elvis Presley's
it's right there
house.
off of Shelby Drive.
Okay.
And it's over there by, it's just nothing but blacks. Nothing
Okay.
but blacks. So Elvis got a little soul too, rest in peace.
He
Yeah.
stole it from black
Got a
people.
little soul.
Yeah. Well,
He
he's
ain't got no
still.
fucking-
Got a mean stroke.
You
Stroke like Tyrone.
Yeah.
Bitch, Elvis got a stroke like Tyrone.
Justin Timberlake is from
Mhm.
Memphis too.
Okay, so look,
Who's
what's
next
up with
nigga?
that Stevie J and Faith Evans shit?
Fuck them.
Oh,
Look, okay.
That's a bad match. And girl, let me tell you, Faith,
She's stupid.
Faith, you ought to have faith. Bitch, you're
Okay,
wrong.
yes, they got married. I seen in Vegas. They like did some shit real quick. Okay, but this is my
And then
question.
you know he just got jammed up. He owed $110,000 in the
Child support.
for taxes in Atlanta.
Mhm.
So the whole time he been living in Atlanta, this whole love and hip hop bullshit.
Yeah,
he ain't
and
paid no
I'm
taxes.
pretty sure he's one of the top paid people in Love Hip
Right.
Hop.
Mhm.
Because
And guess
everybody
what?
Him
gets
and his
paid.
ex-wife.
Everybody.
Mhm. That's why she's still there. That's why she
Ex-wife
don't
who?
pop no grape in the
Who?
fruit fight at the Welch's convention.
Ooh.
What's her name? The
Jocelyn?
first one. No.
Oh, Mimi.
Before
Oh,
Yeah,
Mimi.
Mimi.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, Mimi. You know what
Mimi-
Mimi is? That
Mimi
she
don't
really
pop
don't
a
say
grape.
shit.
She don't say
She
nothing.
just
She's
there
there.
collecting the
They was
check.
trying to. She was in the
She don't
burrito.
have a story now.
She doesn't have a story, but she
Jocelyn's
really.
gone.
She
Jocelyn
doesn't
got
have a
fired.
story, but even
Mhm.
before then, she really wasn't making much noise. She might get a
Well, she
girlfriend or
had that,
something.
that Nico sex tape,
That was
That's
a couple
it.
seasons ago.
and she been fighting with
Nico got a
Jocelyn this
big
whole
deal.
time.
She's still her storyline is still
It's
kind of
real.
flat.
It's
It's still
real
kind of flat. It's still
real
kind of flat.
No, it's very flat.
It's very flat, but because I thought about that the other day, I was like, Mimi's there just collecting a check, and yes, Now
she's riding out that contract.
she does until
Rock that
it's
shit out.
over with
But
because
no,
they
it's
all
gonna be
get.
some shit that comes up with her because if she don't have a storyline, she won't
But
be
this
on
the
there next
thing.
time.
Yeah.
Right before she get fired from that contract, before it's time to renew, watch she get a storyline. Watch she
Oh,
be the
no,
bitch
she
showing
got
get a
it.
tail.
storyline.
Watch
And you know what
that.
I heard too? Is this is fucked up. But it was
Allegedly.
okay, yeah, allegedly that Rashida and them was paid for that storyline. Like the baby and everything
I
was
heard
real,
that
but
too.
baby, they got paid,
They got
to
paid
have
to
all
say
of that
that.
storyline.
Talking
I
about
heard
so wait,
that.
the baby is
And I
real
believe
The
life.
it.
baby's real. Everything's real.
So then
But
it's
they
really
got
Kirk.
Yeah, it's
baby.
really Kirk's baby, but they were paid to set up that whole storyline.
To put it out on
To put it out, yeah.
on Jump Street.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
believe
whole
that.
situation was paid to start.
Well,
No,
but-
not to
but
put
this
it
the
out,
thing.
to like create it and everything. Like it was created.
Right.
So
Like,
wait,
everything
they
was
paid
created.
Kirk.
This the
and
reason
Renee.
why Kirk said
Rashida-
in that episode, bitch, y'all worry about views, but bitch, I'm gonna get some heads right. That's why he made that comment. Do y'all watch it?
I
I'm
watch
gonna get
it.
some heads right. What do you mean?
That's what he was saying when they was outside. And he was trying to talk to Rashida and the kids was out there. It was one of the last episodes of last season.
Oh, when he was out there
When he was
clowning and
out
shit.
there clowning and shit,
yeah.
and it was trying to make it seem like they had kicked him off because he was running his mouth.
Mhm.
But during that time, he was running his mouth, and I saw the uncut version on Instagram because the daughter had an Instagram, and I don't know who was recording it. It must have been one of the staff, but it's an uncut version on Instagram. So where he was like, "I'm gonna get some heads," meaning I don't know if he was gonna shoot a bitch, but maybe he was gonna air out their dirty laundry.
Oh.
But I did hear.
So wait.
the whole
You're trying to wait.
scenario.
Time out. So you're trying to tell me they paid
Mona write that
Kirk and
storyline.
Rashida.
they say to go fuck a bitch and have a
Right,
baby.
have a baby, yes, and then make it be a whole.
And that's
thing.
the reason why she
And
out here
that's the
looking
reason why-
very stupid.
Right, and but she's still staying with him because the whole
That check
shit
is
was a,
cute.
Right, exactly.
That check was a real
because
cute
what
coin.
bitch, what boss ass bitch like that would really put up?
Right.
Kirk is fucking ugly and
The
disgusting.
fuck?
So it's like, and you a for real boss ass bitch. Would you really be
Well,
putting
she
up
keeps
with
saying
this?
they got businesses together.
They have
Yeah, but
businesses
I
together,
mean,
bitch, but
Bitch, a
divorced.
lawyer and
Look-
everything can straighten that shit out. It's just gonna take a couple months to get that shit ironed out. Bitch,
Thank
can't
you.
do that shit.
Thank you.
But girl, not even a couple years, girl. A lawyer get the motherfucking
No, when you got business and shit like that, lawyers take that shit takes time.
a
When
year.
I tell you press is all hers, and I believe that it's all hers, when she dropped that tea, that press was pretty much all hers.
Okay.
I believe that.
Well, what are the other businesses they have together? Well, you know what? If I'm gonna say this, if you now because there's supposed to be another baby somewhere out there, allegedly. So I'm gonna say this. I can
Kurt ain't
understand.
even that cute for me to be opening my pussy
Kurt-
too.
Kirk is oh my God.
Kurt got them mute.
He got
Oh
that-
no, Kirk got a mule. Kirk got a third leg.
He got a mule. So y'all,
But
that's
I
what
He got
it
that
is.
safari.
That's what it
He
is.
got that
Safari. He got that
He got
safari.
that safari. It's a category now, bitch. You got that
He
safari.
got that safari.
But you
But
got that Big Sean.
Big Sean.
Sean.
The
Yes.
game.
Yes.
Oh,
I ain't never seen the
bitch.
game.
Girl, you never.
This
Google.
guy used to be- Hold on. What was it when he would post every day? He used to call it something.
Thirst. It was a
It's
thirst
Thirsty
trap.
Thursday?
Yeah, thirsty Thursday.
Girl, that print in that
The
thing.
print or the actual
Baby,
for
no,
real
with the
life?
print.
The print.
No, he ain't never just show it out, but
But
that
it was a
print
print.
is a mule, baby.
Well,
Hold
I
on.
would
was
say
just-
they
it was
say
just-
Mona
and it was
Scott.
just
I was-
banging.
that's why Jocelyn really left the show because Jocelyn was like, "This bitch is the devil, and she messy as fuck." And I'm
But
gonna say
I
this.
believe that because I know Tokyo. I don't know her personally, but because she was
Tokyo
from
Time?
New Orleans.
No,
No,
Tokyo,
not
the
Tokyo.
the
Oh,
heavy
Tokyo,
set girl
yeah,
that was
yeah,
just on
Tokyo,
there.
yeah.
My best
From
friend.
New
That's
Orleans.
my best friend.
Yeah,
That's
her.
my
Yeah, shout out to her.
Shout
Oh,
out to
so
her.
she the one came up with the best friend song?
Yeah,
Yes, that's her. That's her
Oh,
on there
okay.
with Super and her other best friend.
Girl, this nigga
So-
game.
Let me see right quick. Look.
Turn the camera.
Like, look how he holding that monster.
Well, girl, that's
That's a
That ain't
monster.
that. That ain't
Girl,
Girl, if a
Yeah.
nigga pull that out, I'm running.
Hello?
I don't even want that shit.
The fuck you doing with that shit,
That's,
bitch?
and you gonna have
Put
to
that
marry
up.
me right then and there because bitch, you not ruining my motherfucking insides. I gotta
And
take
you ain't
bath-
fucking no other bitch with that
I
shit
gotta-
either.
I
bitch.
gotta take.
You
bath
ain't fucking
bombs.
nobody.
I gotta take bath bombs every motherfucking day.
Okay,
You know
apple
what I'm
cider,
saying?
bitch. Shout out to apple cider, make a bad bomb.
Look at that. Look at
Yes.
this.
Oh wow. That's not real.
That's
Well,
a
not-
steroid
This
dick.
is what he would
That ain't no
post every-
remote
He would
control.
post this every Thursday. Like,
Is
every
that
Thursday.
soft or hard?
girl, that's soft. Girl, that ain't hard.
I
It
don't
ain't
want
standing
that.
up. You know, it's
I
you
don't
got
want
Yeah,
to
that.
it ain't
I don't
still
want
like this.
that.
I want it because it's the game.
Girl.
But I don't want an everyday nigga like that.
But I'm saying, like,
You gotta fuck
girl,
him once
that's
a
gonna
month.
ruin your walls the first time. Are you serious?
Once
He
a
know,
month.
baby, he know how to ease that dick in good. He let it get real good and wet. Gotta get
With a
it real
condom
wet.
on, with a condom on, because
You
you
know
know
how
people
to
itching
do
and
it.
stuff. You don't know he got
So,
bitch with a condom on.
And he itching, he got
Ah,
big dick like that because he's fucking bitches.
He
That's
itching.
why that teacher wouldn't leave his ass. That reality show he had.
Yes, his wife. The
his
wife.
wife. Oh, so he did marry her.
No, she just a baby mama. He never married.
Yeah, they never got married.
Never
That was the
married her.
point of it. She was
The
trying to,
light-skinned girl,
yeah,
right?
she was
Yeah.
trying to get
she
him.
was real beautiful.
She
I
was
bet
trying
your
to-
whole
yeah,
walls
she
is
was.
fucked up with that dick.
And she can't go fuck nobody else. They say the pussy a muscle.
Well, see,
but a
that's
muscle
just
can
what
be
happens
strained.
when you get a 9-inch. It's like you can never really go back.
That's
to
not 9, bitch. That's a ruler.
That's a real.
That's a footload of fun. Okay?
$5 foot long.
That's exactly what it is. And I don't want
Yes.
I don't want that shit almost to his knees. I don't want that.
Not to the knee, the knee down there, friend.
The knee is far. The knee is far down.
I don't want
Girl,
that.
that is that mid thigh. You can handle that.
Girl,
Oh, but let's
no.
rewind to when this bitch say she want a 9 and a 10.
That's not a 9.
But no, you said 10.
I did
You
say
said
9.
10,
I never
11.
said 10.
Oh, yes, you did.
I said, go
Yeah,
show
we gonna
the
go
receipts.
back. We gonna go
Show
back.
me the
You know,
receipts.
she on episode 25. Talking about how she can only have a 9 and up.
That's
Nine
all
and
right.
up.
Up. Oh,
Line it up.
come on. Dick check. Everybody line up, bitch. Let me see who I'm talking to.
No,
bitch. Line
I don't
up.
know. This was how what I used to do to test. Cause my foot is 7 inches, right? So I mess around with a dude and get him
And
all
put your foot on
hard
the dick.
and put my and if your dick ain't as long as my foot, I can't fuck with you.
Out of
Teeny
there.
weenie.
Out of there.
Oh, pickle dick.
Beanie ween. I love beanie weenies. No, we ain't doing that.
Okay, wait. Back to Stevie J and
Yeah,
We just like talking about the game of $5 foot long.
No, but Stevie J working with a monster too.
Yes, Stevie J is working with a monster.
Working with a monster.
Yes, that's why everybody was
Everybody, no, everybody goes crazy behind
when they
that.
get that.
nigga.
Okay, wait. So let's bring it back to the faith in him.
Yeah.
So they have supposedly been dating since Meet the Jordan situation,
Yeah.
but he's on Love
Wait,
and Hip Hop.
what was
Meet the Jordan. Okay, he had,
Fucking that Mexican bitch.
yes, he had a show called Meet the
And she's
Jordans
so
that originally
right,
started
his
with.
show.
That originally started with
His
Jocelyn.
last name is Jordan.
Yes,
That's right.
originally started with Jocelyn. They
Right.
broke up. Then he had one
With
with
his kids.
by himself with his
Estelita.
kids, and he's fucking Estelita.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which the thighs don't match. Her body. It's like I'm so confused with
My
his
thing
body.
is, why did Faith? She the one that's Faith. You're looking stupid, bitch.
Well, Faith is about to pay that $110,000 bill now because they are married and bitch she owes them
But
taxes. You owe them
still,
too, bitch.
but still,
Well,
why are
now
you
they done
going?
filed
Why are you
marriage.
going to a nigga that's on TV fucking a bitch named Estelito?
For real, Estelita.
And that shit is
And
present
she
day.
good.
And when we
That's
see
what
that shit,
Just
it's
Brittany was
present.
talking about enchilada. That was one funny thing that bitch
I
kept
love
saying.
Just Brittany.
Oh,
They made her
yes.
look so bad.
You thought it was a
You thought it
show?
was a
I
that made her
mean, we
look
don't pay
bad?
attention to her when she's performing, but she's a really nice girl.
You met her.
I've met her.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Her
this.
stepmom or mom is gay or something like that. And I've met her several times at Hamburger Marriage. Shout out to Hamburger Marriage downtown if y'all want to go see Trey.
Hamburger Marriage.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hamburger Marriage. Their food is
I want
good,
one
bitch.
right
Get
now.
you old nasty hamburger from them gays that make that hamburger, bitch. That hamburger is good.
Hamburger Marriage.
Yes, Hamburger Marriage.
Ooh,
Bitch,
I'm
go there
gonna
during the
try
daytime
you
when the drag queens is off,
Yeah.
and you go get your own
So
nasty.
it's gay
ba-
people making the hamburgers?
It's the gay whole gay staff. But
Oh.
just Brittany is always there. She's not gay, allegedly. I don't know if she eats
Oh,
pussy.
she-
Wait,
No,
that's
she
why.
doesn't.
No, that's why.
That's
Zero
why Zero
was calling her a
Yeah,
faggot.
Zero was calling her
but,
a faggot.
yes.
No, she-
but
she
the
eats
mom,
pussy.
the mom. I don't know if y'all saw the Instagram video, but when she came to Houston on Mother's Day and surprised her mom, I was actually there. That is her mom, and her mom is married to a stud. I don't like to use the stud bulldog and all that, but her mom is a stud, and she surprised her with flowers and a gift and everything, and it was real emotional, bitch. I had cried because I was on some crying voice, right? So I had cried and everything, and I took a picture with just Brittany and everything. And she's a really sweet girl. She is.
Okay, I'm
She
not
bought
down-
everybody a shot. It was $1, but it was a lot of people. But Bitch, I ain't buying
Nobody's
that.
denying how
Okay,
sweet
I'm
she
not
could
saying
be.
she's not a nice person.
I don't
I'm
care.
just saying.
I don't pay
that-
attention to her when she performing.
Okay, I'm gonna say that too, and
She was at Live Oak, I ain't pay attention.
I'm gonna say this too. When it
They
comes
were
to
at
just
Live Oak. Remember I told you that when they
When?
gave Rashida
oh,
Rashida-
And when I
Okay.
tell you Live Oak used to always be free of anybody that's a step out, I love y'all, but y'all started charging and upping y'all drinks when Love and Hip Hop came there, bitch. I am mad because I had went there
I
last
gotta
weekend.
connect. I can talk
Yeah,
to him. I gotta.
When I tell you,
that
I
was
had
a
bought a
Sunday.
section and everything because the shit just be too crowded. I bought
It
a
is
section, I was
crowded.
disappointed.
I can talk. I gotta connect. I know the owner. Well,
You know the owner?
Kind of, sorta. I know. Some,
They
I
gay
gotta
friendly
connect.
over there.
I
tell them I
No,
said,
they're
yeah,
very
yeah.
gay friendly.
They're very gay friendly.
Very gay friendly.
Very
Tell them I
gay
said,
friendly.
hey.
They bring the money in. That's what they
Yes.
say. But what I was gonna say, back to just Brittany real quick. Okay, this is my thing. I'm not denying she's not a sweet girl, but it's just like she needs a team behind her that's gonna help her with her image. Because what she's doing to try to rep H-Town, and the thing about it is, it's not that she's holding Houston on her back with her career, and you just like making all these dumbass mistakes. Like for instance, she had a video of how to eat crawfish. First of all, bitch, you're eating Vietnamese crawfish.
Huh.
And then she
that's-
had gloves on.
Huh.
And you
Which
had
we don't give a
gloves on.
fuck about
Huh.
these nails.
We don't give a
Like
fuck.
when it gets down,
Yeah.
every time. No gloves.
and
ever.
yes, we might try to venture out and eat the Vietnamese crawfish, but bitch, we
But not to be showing it on how you eat crawfish.
Yes,
no.
that's just like, oh,
That
let's
ain't what
try
we
it
do.
real quick. No, we on some Wolfies type shit where it's just
Spice.
straight spice.
Seasoning.
Yes,
Right.
you know. So the thing about it is like you trying to hold Houston on your back, but you need to slow down. You need to recruit. You need to get you a better team. First of all, you need to get yourself out of this shit with Zero, because that's a lot of reason why people not fucking with you, because of the shit that just happened with Zero. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not saying nothing happened. I just don't like the way. I just don't like. It happened, but I'm just saying I don't like the way you put it out. It happened in April, and you waited until your show premiered on VH1.
The first one with Rick Ross and all that when she
Yes.
was trying to be a star. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
you didn't. You
It
waited.
wasn't around that time.
You didn't tell, or you didn't put him in jail until then. It looks shady to me.
It does.
It looks shady.
agree.
So you need to recruit yourself from that first of all, and get your love follower back behind that, because when it comes to Just Brittany or Zero, I'm sorry, the city riding with the most city done. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. As wrong as he probably could have been. Hey, they gonna ride with the most city done because it's the way you did it. You didn't
Right.
you didn't report that shit as soon as it happened. You holding your phone recording, bitch. Why you ain't calling 911?
Right.
Exactly.
I agree.
Why
I
you
agree.
ain't calling the law?
Bitch, I'm calling the police. I called all 2018. I've been calling the police, bitch.
And that's why I pay my
it was some
taxes.
fireworks.
That's why I pay my taxes.
It was some fireworks on the 4th of
Nah.
July inside my apartment complex. I said I'm
Nah.
trying to go to sleep. I had to go to sleep. I have to wake up on the 5th. And it's 2
Wait,
o'clock in the
wait,
morning.
wait.
And y'all need to stop that. It's already illegal
Was
in
they
this
white?
area. Huh?
It would have been better if they was white.
I stay around a whole bunch of mixed folks.
Oh, okay. Because
It's like half
you know
and half.
we starting to call law like the white people call laws on us. We call
Bitch, I'm
laws on
calling the
them
police.
about
Bitch.
everybody.
I
That's what
called
I
the
pay my
police.
taxes
I
for.
pulled up to my house and somebody was outside my door. I called the police and said, y'all need to be on standby because I'm about to walk upstairs.
Okay, look,
Bitch, y'all
let's
need
take
to
a
come.
quick
I
break,
call the police on
okay?
everybody.
Quick break.
Okay,
Quick break.
remember, call us at 713-575-9607. It's the shit no one else
And
says
don't call the
podcast.
police.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Please don't. You crazy. What I was gonna say, I hadn't found no white people to call laws on, but let me tell
Oh,
you
I
what
know.
happened. Let me tell you what happened to me. Okay, so at Aaron House, he's the last house on the at the street. So there's a long walkway where we can walk to the park. So when his son, you know, I'm like, he just full of energy. He's a 6-year-old little boy. So I'm always like, let's go on an adventure, and we go on a walk. So just so happened this day, Aaron, my boyfriend, and his daughter came too, which is like, she's 2 years old. So we're walking down the street, and we in spring, and I always joke with him like, spring is the hood now.
Oh, yes,
like,
it
it
is.
be like fucking nighttime in my neighborhood. So we walking, and y'all, I'm talking about, this had to be 10 feet away from us. Boom, 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 boom. Busting. Look, so little Aaron turned around and was like, Daddy, fireworks. And he picked up the little girl. And I'm just like, me and Sasha sitting there, and we seen a car, niggas, driving by. They daytime. Why you
It
driving
was
by
in the
the
daytime.
Yes, it was daytime. I'm not walking with no
Oh,
kids
no.
at night.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, that's
So I'm
not
like, why are they didn't shoot at us, they was literally shooting in the woods. But my thing is, why they doing that? If anything,
Right.
wait till it's nighttime where ain't nobody out, you know people jog or whatever. Later on at night, 2 o'clock at night. It was 1:30ish. Guess what I hear? Somebody unload. Bam, bam, bam. Yes, and I'm like, I was about to go upstairs. Like, I'm not fixing to get shot right now. So the very next day, we never found out what happened. But the news, you know how the news will flash on, like, oh, we got an active scene, but they don't ever say what it was. So at the corner store, it's an active scene, and you can see them taking pictures of bullet shells. And I kept telling him, because after we heard the shots, before the 2 o'clock in the morning, you heard the 12 gauge going off a couple times. So said all that to say, bitch, and I kept telling him we should have called the laws on
I'm
these
about to take
people.
this car.
You good? We need to go and
So wait, I gotta click on here and buy this ticket. This painting with the twist thing.
I don't know.
She tagged all of us in this.
I know. I'm just saying to go. I don't know. Call Brittany. She knows what's up.
Well, she already commented on here talking about it's
Hey
on
Sharon, I didn't know you be up this time of night. Hey girl.
And you. Well, she made an event for it.
See, I don't know if they straight up just. We probably got to buy the ticket because you want to buy seats. You know what I'm saying? Like not a seat, but you want to make sure you're able to get in that class. Have you never done painting with a? You never did painting with a twist, have you? Who told you that? Who told you that?
I'm not saying someone said it. I just maybe got
No,
misunderstanding.
who told you what? Because you ain't got to buy nothing. I don't either.
Well, your sister.
That's
That's why I'm like, I was told we didn't have to do anything like that. I didn't know I was supposed to click on something and pay $35.
So you thought you was gonna go into class and paint and don't have to pay nothing?
Yeah.
Well, that's how we doing it.
I thought that's what it
Call our
was.
muscles. No, bitch, you paid for the painting with a twist.
Oh, I didn't know.
You thought, bitch, everybody be doing painting with a twist if it was free.
Well, I thought whose person's birthday was, they paid for like,
I don't think they got like a
The
room or
amount.
nothing like
Yeah,
that.
like, you know.
No. They should at least let us
Right.
spend $10. Your nails are really long.
yeah, I know, she ain't, they're too long.
What else? So you put a tip on there?
No, but I told her when I come back, she finna take this off and then I'm just gonna dip my real nails.
Because I thought that was your nails. So you put the week in your nails? Let me see.
No,
What,
they,
how long were your nails?
no, I cut them
you
down.
cut them all
yeah,
down.
I cut them all down. No, when I come back, she finna take this off and then I'm just gonna dip my real nails and start over. Them hoes is ready to get back to work.
You always had strong nails. I don't. Like once I take these off, it is fine. But
They
got your phone call?
they ready to come back.
Had to get details. Where
Okay,
am
you
I
got
going?
this back to
So I
reality
got 20
shit.
minutes. I'll be there. I got 2 more minutes.
No, I ain't going.
But we
tonight.
do record every Thursday, so you can just I download it. So whenever you got a free hour or two, just watch us.
All right, we back, y'all.
We're back.
They back.
Oh, what's up, Charles? What's
We
up,
ready.
We ready. Oh no, she ready.
She ready.
All right, this is Shit No One Else Says podcast. It's your girl Victoria.
It's your girl Fancy D.
And
Ray.
we got Brandon in the building.
Brandon has been keeping us laughing.
Good
Yes.
evening. Good evening.
Don't
church.
forget to
Good
call us
evening.
at 713-575.
Oh, 9607. I don't know. Why don't I know that number by heart by now?
713-565-9607.
There you go.
Give us a
Next.
call.
Yeah, I don't know about her.
Have a question.
Yes,
No one
question,
even-
comments,
no
or
one
concerns.
calls
Is the phone
us.
still working?
Is the phone work?
Press the speaker. Oh, we in there.
Oh.
Somebody
Hello.
call us.
Hello.
Maybe we should call
So
people.
let me call. For
Look.
I'm gonna give you
Maybe-
some numbers. We are calling you from Motherfucker Jam.
Maybe we should ask our call. Is there any other celebrities we need to talk about? Because my background is going to be short.
We can talk about
Offset.
okay, well that too, and then also, you know, Jay and Beyonce.
Oh,
Oh
The phone works. They pay their bill over here, bitch. They pay their bills up. Y'all call it. I done tested it. Y'all heard it. They got heavy, bitch. They got call.
That short term is a motherfucker.
Yeah, short term. I gotta
Yes.
go.
Short term is
We got some
Stop
good
smoking
shit,
weed.
too.
But you got it in the car with you?
No, I should have rolled me a blunt and I didn't. I should have. I'm sorry. You don't need that anymore. You gotta get
You
up at
don't
5
need
in the
that.
morning. You
You
gotta
have to
be
get
at
up
the
at
airport. What airport do you have to be at? Hobby?
Hobby.
So how you getting there?
I'm gonna just drive myself.
Okay, no, I was just wondering where you gonna.
They got little parking things right around there.
Oh,
Like
okay.
everybody else.
'Cause I didn't
How
know
long
if
you
it
gonna be
was-
in Vegas?
Until Tuesday.
Okay, I was a hoe in Vegas.
I might be too.
I had
wanna
went
be a
over there by them Drake Queens.
She's
and
telling me
everything.
to go make money like a real hoe.
But
no,
but
so
this is
not
but
like
this
a
is,
real hoe, but it's
but-
easy.
But look, I didn't tell. I wasn't
Cause
telling her.
I was dancing and I made some money and I ain't got the best rhythm, but bitch, I
Look,
made a quick 20.
I wasn't telling a quick 20.
A quick 20.
I wasn't telling her to just straight up like sell pussy. I told her to go sit in one of those
No,
casinos.
she told me to go sell pussy.
I did, but this is how I told you to do it.
But
I
they be
said
looking.
go sit in those casinos, find you a rich white man to laugh and kiki with, and by the end of the night, when he asks you to come back to his room, bitch, you tell him to cash app you, cash app you.
PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, bitch, give it to me.
All
instant.
of it. And then if you got Apple, you can Apple Pay too.
Whatever, you know
Thank
what
All
I'm saying?
of it.
Thank
Roll me my joint.
Well, there you go.
Right.
Give
Make
it to
your
me.
little change. Just make your little change, just a little
I mean,
bit.
I might not have time to do all that and branch off. You know, everything is like planned. There's like an itinerary.
You don't have a
and all
whole
this
day.
shit.
You're gonna be there by yourself.
Just say you meeting a
I won't
friend.
have a whole. Oh, you talking? No, I won't be by myself. I'll be with cousins.
One. Go there.
It might be two.
Live your best
Plenty
life.
of
They're grown.
fish.
They're grown.
They're grown.
Oh, I do need to.
Oh,
get on-
what did you just say?
Oh, I do need to get on POF.
What did you just say?
Plenty of fish.
Hello.
Yes.
It's the
here's
new
thing.
back page.
I don't
Yes, it
listen.
is.
It's the new
There-
back
I used to sell on the
page.
back page. Bitch, I used to pay my rent on back page.
Oh my
Let me
God.
stop. I ain't never did that. But I know a couple people.
I never did that. But
I know somebody.
I know somebody that paid their
No,
rent
but
on
look, let
back
me.
page.
Okay, this funny you brought up POF. Let me tell you about my POF experience real quick. I was in a long relationship for many years. He passed away. God rest his soul. But so when I got back into this
Did
dating
you
life,
kill him?
no,
You just got an
yeah,
accent nowadays.
yeah,
My
but no,
shit Black Widow.
You made him
Yes.
a sweet potato pie, bitch.
She a Black
You gave
Widow.
him some Fabuloso and told him it was Kool-Aid.
She a Black Widow.
I really bought you right now.
She a Black
I
Widow.
didn't kill
Watch
him.
your food, watch
Yeah.
your Kool-Aid,
Ah.
watch your juice. She killing bitches, bitch, watch
We
it.
don't even drink Kool-Aid. We don't even drink Kool-Aid. But look, check this out. So POF. So this is the thing. I was in a 10-year relationship, and I was always like, you know, I would never date online. I would never date online because it was a new era. You know what I'm saying? So once I lost him and I got back in the dating game, nobody would approach me while I'm just sitting chilling at a bar. So somebody introduced me to
You have to put your
POF.
stuff out there.
Yes. Okay, so somebody introduced me to POF, and the person who introduced me, she knew what it was, and she knew I was green to it, but she was an old hateful ass, vindictive ass bitch, and so
Who
she,
was that?
we'll talk about that. But anyway,
Firefighter,
she
you know
she put me out there because what she used it for, what it was meant for.
Uh-huh.
She was because POF
Like
is
just
straight up
fucking.
just fucking,
Mhm.
but that's not so.
Right.
I'm getting on POF and I'm trying to make moves and make
Right.
connections, and I did get a lot of dates. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas taking me out and shit like that.
Free
But
meals.
free meals I did.
Mhm.
But then I'm like, man, why all these niggas coming at me sideways, dog? Like all these niggas asking me questions, and I had to. It took 2 years for me to realize. 2 years on POL for me to realize. And this man told me, he said, "Let me tell you something, baby." He said, "I'm not trying to offend you or nothing like that." He said, "But everybody on here selling pussy." He said, "A woman like you, you probably get $100." I say $100.
bitch.
That's like
That
$40.
bitch, I make $100 in a
Let
day.
me squeeze my 20 tiny ass up in this. But so when he brought it to my attention, I brought it to my friends that was using POL. The reason why we are so confused about these men and we like, who the fuck, right? We looking for chivalry on this motherfucker when bitches is real life selling pussy on there.
Right.
Like, so we on there really trying to make we ain't gonna say love connection, just a connection, a friend, or something, a companion. When we on here really looking for like a friend to hang with, and these bitches on here just straight up selling. Soliciting on POF. And to each his own. I don't knock it, but it ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. I met my man on POF. I did. I wouldn't suggest nobody do it. We just happen to be two
How long y'all
same
been together?
motherfuckers. We've been together for how long? Since the first what month is this? Since New Year's. But we was fucking around for a year before we even made it official.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? We just happened to be two same. I fuck with him all the time. We watching. I fuck with him all the time. Be like, yeah, you was on POF looking pussy, but you know.
Bitch, you was on PLF paying for pussy, bitch.
Not paying for it. I mean, there are some niggas on there that are not paying for pussy, but the majority
Yes.
of the women on there are
Are
selling pussy.
And I'm gonna say this, I met
Funky pussy.
funky pussy.
Funky
I've met one other person that he was like a for real person, and to this day, like we don't call each other on the phone, but it's like friend type shit. When we met on the phone, this was one of my first experiences, and he was like showing, like sending me pictures of all these cars he had and these motorcycles, and I'm like, I ain't trust nobody. I'm like, this motherfucker lying, you know what I'm saying? So I stopped fucking with him, and this nigga straight up met back up with me, found me just to show me, nigga, I'm a real ass nigga, and he never tried to fuck with me. Took me on a ride on his motorcycle, and we became friends. But you gotta remember, I was on POF for a year and a half, maybe two.
So, friend, what you was touching when you was on that motorcycle? Because you know when you're on a motorcycle, you got to sit up and you got to hug, you got to hold on to something.
I did.
Because you wasn't just freelancing
No,
like this.
I did, but it wasn't. It was one of those like a tricycle type deal.
Oh, with the two wheels at the front, one wheel at the back?
I think it was two
It's
in the
two in
back
the back,
and one in the front. But they do have the ones like he's saying.
Yeah.
Those are the T-Rex. And no, I was kind of holding on his stomach, but look, and let me tell you how much of a gentleman he was. When I got to
He
his
didn't try
house,
to slide your hand out?
nope. When I got to his house, we got on that bike. He sold tabs. I took a tab. He took a tab. We got on that bike. He wouldn't even get on the freeway, so I told him to get on the freeway. Then I was like, well, I thought we was going to drink. He said, oh, no. I'm not drinking until we finish riding because I'm not going to put you on my bike
Right.
while we drink it. And we sat at his house and we drank. And to this day, the nigga called me his friend. Like he ain't never tried or nothing. Like he was just the reason why he reached back out to me because I cursed him out. I was like, you fake ass motherfucker, you ain't got all these cars, you fake ass bitch, you know. And he was just like, hey, I just want to show you I was a real ass nigga. And him and my man are the only two people that I have met that have been about real something. Other than that, POF has been.
How your man feel about it?
He just found out about it now.
Oh, shit. Ooh, wait.
But I don't talk to the nigga no more. Yeah.
Hold on, wait, friend. Other friend, bitch, it's uncut. I just asked the question. She ain't mean it. She ain't mean it. I don't know what camera you on, bitch, but she didn't mean it. She didn't mean it, friend. I'm sorry. I had to ask. They put me on this show. They told me uncut. Bitch, I'm uncut. Yes, ma'am. I had to ask. But what you was grabbing and do you talk to him till today?
I don't talk to him today. No.
She don't talk to him until this day.
But I don't talk to him.
Until this day.
I don't talk. But
She spoke about him and he may be watching in one of
he
these
may be
angles.
watching because we are Facebook friends. But like I say, he never even crossed. And he ain't nobody.
He never crossed the line,
He
is what
did.
she's saying. He
He
ain't
did.
never tried nothing like that.
He did.
ain't
But I
never
said
did.
all that to say, POF, Plenty of Fish, stands for plenty of fucking. So if y'all on POF and you looking for a love connection like
Quick
Chuck
fuck.
Willery, go to Black Singles
A
Meet.
quick tilapia basket.
No,
if you're looking for a quick
Black
tilapia
Singles Meet is whack,
basket,
too. I mean, all the dating sites are whack. I'm sorry. It's all
is.
old, ugly men on there. All the men are ugly. They're just all ugly.
and they can't get no
No,
play.
they're not.
They are.
And a lot of them probably got. Never
Black
mind.
people meet is like, they're just, it's like, where did the young people go? They're on
Right.
POF.
Right. right.
You're not on the right. You didn't the age group. You didn't select the right age
No,
group.
I did. I'm still supposed to be
I'm
fucking
gonna
with
choose.
24 years. That's
You
what's going on right
Wait,
now.
you
I
got
know.
24
I
years.
know. I'm
It's
talking
some
to a new one right now. He's
It's
24.
some cute 24-year-olds. It's a cute 21-year-old that I was having fucking with
Man,
at first,
this
but I thought I was
little
going to jail
24-year-old
because I was
You thought you were going to
26
jail?
and he was 21. I said, "Bitch, no ma'am, I ain't met you on Facebook, bitch, because
This 24-year-old
Facebook is
now,
becoming a new POF.
I just know
Because
it
these
is.
hoes is hitting bitches up. And add them
I
as a
just
friend,
told
bitch,
your
you don't
sister
know
about
me.
how this 20-girl, I said, oh, bitch, she's
Well, you
gonna
said
be
you
my
gonna
next
report it.
mistake.
But it's something that's similar.
But you planning your mistake. You know you gonna have a good time with him when you see
Yeah, I
him.
am. It's a great job.
It's in that similar.
This bitch love young men.
No, they love me.
Look, remember? Have you ever seen the movie Juice?
Uh-huh.
You remember how Q was fucking that old lady?
That's the old lady.
Yeah.
Bitch, you gonna be fucking cute, bitch. Bitch, you fucking
And
cute.
y'all would have been fucking cute. Cute was fine as fuck.
Bitch, you
No,
fucking cute.
I
The
know.
little
Yes,
kids in
ma'am.
high school.
No,
Shit.
they
Oh,
just always,
smiling big when she leave about that
they
thing.
always hollering at me, and I'm like, damn, I don't know.
It's
don't
because you
calm
look
down.
young. Let me tell you, it's because you look young. I'm gonna say that because you're not gonna grab no old bitch looking like you looking. You gonna
I
grab
don't
a
want
young
an
bitch.
old man, but
You
I
gonna
want a
grab
man
old
that's
25
like
to.
No, you
I mean,
need somebody
38.
for
But
it.
hold on, wait. But it's a
I
lot of
support
it's
No,
a lot
yeah,
of
that too,
younger
but I'm
men
just
that's
saying.
out there that got coin too.
Yeah, this one got some point. He
Yeah,
work
fuck
offshore.
Oh fuck him, bitch. Fuck him and take all this money.
I ain't gonna take all his money. I'm gonna just like hold it for a little while. But look, I
Give
told
that
him.
old say
I told him
apple
I
cider vinegar pussy.
say.
This old pussy claps back, bitch.
Wait. Because he said, you know, he don't have no kids, right? So I told him, I say, well, you know, I don't want no more kids. I'm not doing that. I say, so I'm gonna be your girlfriend about a year or two, and then when you meet you a nice woman that's ready to have kids, and a young woman, I'm gonna send you off to her. And I was like, because we can't be together long term, nigga. I ain't having no kids. And he talking about, he said some other shit about like, girl, cause his parents.
That
is
nigga
still
might
together.
lay you down and you be like, I wanna have your
Oh, put a baby in the bed.
No.
Plant your seed
Bouncing
in
up and down and
greatest place on
shit.
earth.
Okay.
This person of all person knows, like I am dead ass adamant serious about I don't want no man with no young
How many
children.
kids you have?
One. And
Okay,
she's
you
already
okay,
told
talk about.
I don't
You
want
wait, you say
no,
you wait,
I
talk
don't want
about.
no kids
Talk
involved
about.
in my life.
Talk
No
about.
more.
You say
One
like
more.
you say wait.
No.
Listen,
Why?
you say you don't want nobody with young kids.
No,
Look,
I already
look.
What
scratched
happens
it up
if
the
you
Wait,
get
time
pregnant?
out. Let me tell you
I'm
this.
not. It's not
Okay,
hard not to
I
get
have
pregnant.
somebody with young kids, but let me tell you, that's only every other weekend.
But listen, that's
It's only-
your story.
That's all, but
That's
that's
for
what I'm
you.
saying is
That ain't
what,
for me.
what I'm saying is
That's
you.
not my
But
life.
what I'm saying is you keep saying I don't want nobody with young kids, but I'm saying
I don't
is,
want to deal with them every other
but
weekend.
you don't really have to do that.
I don't want to
Listen,
deal with them at all.
listen.
You don't want to deal with
I
the
don't want
whatever
life.
man, whatever man you have,
They
I'm
ain't your
pretty
motherfucking
sure
kids,
that
so
you're
you
not
have to
gonna be
deal with
quick. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be quick to let him move in because you have a young daughter. So
Right.
the time he have his kids, you don't
And
even
then,
know deal with
right,
him.
and then by the time that we do get serious,
So you
Riley's
gonna let
be
him
off
go?
to college. So why the fuck would I invite a new whole situation that I'm having to go through again?
He might
If
even be
you
a
really
he
like-
might
if
even
you
be a
really like him, you'll
deadbeat.
accept him inside your
That's-
house.
But what I'm
she
trying to
keeps
tell you
arguing with
is that listen, what
She's
is
gonna miss
planned
out on
for
a
me?
good man.
No, I'm not gonna miss because that ain't for me.
You're gonna miss
What
a
is
good
because of
planned
his
for me?
age?
No, what is
You're
planned
gonna
for
miss
me
a good man
is
because
a
of
man
small
that
children.
doesn't
That's
want
only
any children.
that every other weekend.
That man is not for me. That man
Every-
was for you or whoever else. You
Well,
don't
he
even
was
have
for
to
you.
me.
He was for you
That
when
ain't
you
for
was
me.
fucking him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, he was for you when you was fucking
Let
him.
me tell you.
Because he was
When
fucking
my
after bitch
man
you
get
caught
out,
feeling.
When my man get out,
You
that
ain't got
nigga
another
got
bitch
a
allowed?
vasectomy,
Okay.
and he don't want no more motherfucking kids. When that
Now he got
nigga-
what? He told you he had a vasectomy.
Yeah, he got a vasectomy a long time ago
Did you
before he
see
went
it?
in.
So he don't know?
No, he been had that. We talked about that years
So you
ago.
got a nigga that
years
don't
ago.
nut.
So do you know is this real? That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
It ain't
I mean,
real.
it's real because it's something that we discussed before he even went
But wait,
in.
but that's just a pair.
You got receipts?
I got your number. When she get pregnant by that nigga, I'm gonna
Let you know. Cause
I'm gonna let you know.
I'm gonna be on this show
Kids
talking about some
either.
breaking news. Bitch, she is pregnant.
Remember, old girl.
He don't want no
Remember,
more
old
kids
girl.
either. He don't want no more kids either.
Yeah.
That
Remember
nigga got that
episode
vasectomy
50 when that bitch
long
said-
time
He only
ago.
got one baby.
No, he got like 3 kids, nigga.
Well,
He
that's
got
a lot.
yes, he got the one that he actually raised, and then he got 2 that was like some pop up shit that he ain't even know about, but he, you know, they in his life or you know he take care of them and shit or how, as best he can, you know.
Murray.
I think you need to ask that question again.
Murray.
Because sometimes niggas be saying
Baby,
some
and
shit.
trust me, you can go to the
Murray.
J-Baby and talked about it again. I promise you. I say, nigga, you.
He's trying to set you up,
No,
bitch.
bitch, he don't want no more kids.
He know you a good mama. He know you a good mama. He trying to set you up, girl.
She
Don't
don't
fall
want
for
Have
to
y'all
that
see
ever
it
had
either.
sex?
Don't
Yes,
fall.
we have.
Okay,
but
that's
it's a
why.
long
That's
time
why.
ago.
Don't
It's some
fall.
silky pussies
Don't-
when he hit
long
that.
time
Yeah.
So
He
not
like, I'ma
not here
impregnate
now. I'm
that
gonna hit
bitch.
that silky pussy.
Yeah, I'm
Nah,
impregnate that
I ain't
bitch,
had
girl.
no
You
silky
better
pussy in a
not.
long
He don't
time.
want
Bitch, I'm
no
getting
more
some.
kids.
Girl,
And
you
neither
better
do
not.
I.
You
Look,
don't.
at first, let me tell you, there's things on my list that I
So
have
tell me
taken
this.
off
So
and
tell
put
me this.
on and
When
taken
that
off and put
nigga-
on. A
When that
man
nigga
just,
get you pregnant,
girl,
when that nigga get you pregnant, just promise you'll let Riley have a brother or sister.
you know what? I ain't killing no baby at 38 now,
You better
goddamn.
not.
You better have that, baby.
Yeah.
It was okay. Shit.
Because if
It
he
was-
lied about a
Listen.
vasectomy, that was meant to
Oh
be.
no, bitch, I'm gonna fuck him up.
It was a lady that had a baby at the age of 52.
Nah,
No, it
we
won't
ain't
be
doing
me.
that.
It won't be
And
me.
I don't agree
her
with that.
husband was 42.
No.
So she was older and he was younger. And it was it was over there at the office. When-
Deo?
Bitch, hold on, bitch, because I signed when I got hired that I was gonna keep on my shit.
Okay.
So, bitch, she was old and he was young. And so if you sleep with a younger nigga at the older age, you're gonna have that baby.
No,
it don't
no.
matter if it was with that nigga that's in jail.
My jailhouse nigga is older than me though.
Okay.
He don't want no more
Right.
kids.
But the younger nigga that you fucking with that big old safari dick.
Ah.
There's nothing, bitch, because he ain't
No,
got no
I ain't fucked
vasectomy.
with the young nigga
That
yet.
shit
I ain't fucked
shooting.
with him yet.
Bitch, that shit
No,
shooting.
it's shoot. You got that
Oh,
right,
bitch,
bitch.
it's
I'm a
shoot across
dodging
the
that
room.
hoe, bitch.
No, bitch.
Dodge.
You,
Dodge.
you can't dodge
She
when
gonna
it's in
call
your pussy,
sprint.
bitch.
She
It's
gonna
only going
call
one way. It's only going one way, and it bounced off of the wall. It's bouncing like this. Bitch, that nut.
No, look, let me tell you, okay, but this is what I was saying before. I was accepting a man that had children already and that just didn't want anymore.
So you like older niggas.
Now I'm taking that off the list and I'm saying I need for your child to at least be 13 and up like mine. I don't want no young children. I don't want to.
But how you gonna put them in a category? Because
it's my category.
That's a very
It's for
strong
me.
category.
That's a very
It's like-
strong
It's
That's a
for me.
strong category.
No, it's
Bitch,
not. 13
you-
and up kids, that ain't strong.
No,
You
that's
have
a
to be
very
at a
strong-
certain age, and your child
Right.
has to be at
And
a
that's
certain
what I'm looking
age.
for. I don't want no 24-year-old man. I
Okay,
want a
so
seasoned
what
man.
happens? What happens
What if
with a
he's seasoned with
38-year-old
young
that
kids?
has a 16-year-old?
And this
fine.
nigga
I
But
said
no,
13 and
at
up.
this point, you
said
still,
13 and
but
up.
at this point, you're 3 years later.
No, I said 13 and up. That man can have a 16-year-old. Because that 16-year-old
You
is
just don't want
gone.
a new baby.
I don't want new babies. No, I want to be able to get up and go. Me and my man get up and go.
And you can. It
You
just
can
can't
do
be
that.
on the first, second,
No.
first, third, and fifth weekend.
No, I don't want it. It depresses me.
Uh-uh.
I have postpartum at all times.
Girl,
No.
we didn't even get back to reality, but we don't even have to because this was just this
It
was
was
just
real
so
juicy.
lit.
I love y'all.
I don't know.
You love us?
I love y'all.
We love you. We love you too. We will have you
Y'all
back.
are real cool.
That's real talk, 'cause
Y'all
you're
are
very
real
funny.
cool.
I guess it's time to wrap it up. This was a very good show.
Yes, it was.
Shout out to everybody that's homosexual.
Yes, shout out to the
Shout out to everybody that was-
LGBTQI, right? What the
Yeah.
I stand for?
Inquiries.
And
But-
wow, that's
but
the
inquiring
shit.
man, that's some new
Oh,
shit.
okay.
But
That's
shout
some
out to
shit.
everybody,
Serious motherfucker.
everybody that respect us. Shout out to you.
yes.
Shout out to the men that respect us because y'all are real men. Shout out to
Yes.
the men that don't respect us, bitch. Fuck you.
Yes.
I got
The
reinforcements
ones
that
that
you
don't
looking for me.
respect you are probably the ones that want.
In denial.
Right,
yes,
right.
that are the ones
Because
that
we don't
you.
want you.
Yes.
We don't want you.
Because severe homophobic people, I do feel
Have someone that
have
does
some
not.
kind of tendency.
Mhm.
Yes,
You know.
that's what it. And they're fighting demons within themselves,
Mhm.
and that's why they hate
Right.
the next person so much.
So you like that
Absolutely
ass being eaten by Faith Evans.
Yeah.
You want Faith Evans to eat your
Well,
ass
she
because
said-
you don't
she
want
said-
Paul
yes,
to eat your
Faith
ass.
Evans said she ate Biggie ass.
She
right?
ate big ass.
That's a lot of nasty ass.
That's a big
It's
ass.
a big ass.
Like just like crack this big.
Baby, she spread them cheeks, baby.
That's eating like Honey Boo Boo Mama ass.
oh.
Before she got that surgery,
I'm
that
gonna
was a
say
lot of
June's
ass.
skinny now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
she
but
real
June got a
skinny.
lot of skin on that ass. I'm
Yeah,
sure
she
you
got a
gotta
lot.
spread it.
That shit
Uh,
sagging.
Spread it again.
y'all, man,
Sagging.
nasty.
Sagging.
Okay, so but remember to go to the shit no one else says podcast.com. And
Yes.
you can listen to us on our other avenues. We on iTunes, SoundCloud.
Bitch, you not even. Oh,
Who
I'm
is
sorry.
that?
You're not even ready. This not.
Yeah, and they-
This, hold on, wait. This ain't nobody that I talk to, bitch. This is my friend, and this is a drag queen. She is getting ready for her show. She is bald head. She about to put on her titties and everything. You see her teeth, them pearly right? She put on red lipstick like an old nasty Bissonette queen. That's her. That's her. Say hey. Say hey to everybody.
Hey.
Her name is Tyronica Michelle Lewis.
Not Woodfair. Woodfair.
Oh, bitch, don't do that.
Okay, let's close it out. So remember, tune in every Thursday from 8 to 10. And you can email us on all of our stuff. Call us at 713-575-9607.
Yes.
Fancy.
And you can hit me up on Fuck 'em Up Fancy, and we're pretty much done and out of here.
That's it.
Y'all have a good
That's
night.
it. Have a good night.
Bye.
I did it!
It
I
was
did
done.
it!
It was already done.
Damn!
You can learn how to roll your tongue, bitch. Now cut off these cameras so I can tell you a secret.
No, wait, hold on. Let's cut the cameras. Because we've been forgetting to cut the cameras.
Yes, cut the camera.
Hey,
Okay, bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Bye. See y'all later. Signing out.
Thank y'all for tuning
Bye,
in.
Facebook.